love me. Yes, I know now. Because you left me, baby. Hey, everybody! Wait, what am I doing now? Slowly. I want just to have a small hang and talk over some things. Hello, Anita. It is very lovely to see you this evening. I hope you're doing well, Anita. And by the way, because you got me interested in art, I was looking at so much stuff about art, but now I won't talk about it. But thanks a lot, that's nice to inspire each other, Hey, remember about art, and we bring each other back to good places, in our minds. And we awaken, things that should be awakened, like interest in art, and stuff that maybe we forget along the way because we become too intoxicated with stuff like that. So thanks, Anita, for the good influence. And Grace, I thank you. I think that you brought me attention, but yeah, it's true. Because I didn't see yesterday the video about the husband, but then I checked it out, and the husband, yeah. Why does, my question is, why does she need 13,000 subscribers? I don't get that. Why is the number 13,000? It's so strange for me. Why 13,000? What happens at 13,000? I have no idea. And then, asking, buy her a new laptop, like how scummy. It is so scummy, Buy her a new laptop and subscribe so that she needs the money for her haul. She needs the money. It is just so ridiculous for me. These people, they have no shame and they are ridiculous. And it's just wow, No, I looked for her GoFundMe. If you have the link for the GoFundMe, send it to me, Grace, so that we can look at it. We can look at it. Yeah? Yeah, hey, Anita, the artist, Manfred Dykes was my dad's friend. They were pulling, the guy was very heavy on cocaine, just so you know, very heavy on cocaine. And my dad, and during those days was not a dealer, small-time dealer, but he brought cocaine from Germany to Austria, or Austria to Germany, something like that. I'm not sure. And I want to ask you guys something. There's so many. I want to ask you something very serious. There are so many creators out there that charge memberships. Why? That's why I'm going live, because there's nothing to look at. There is nothing to look at. And the people that charge memberships, aren't they ashamed? They should be making content. They don't do anything. How dare you charge membership and then don't make content? Are you fucking crazy? Me, for example, look, I supported Jan's. People say Hugbox. No, it's not a Hugbox. Jan has been very consistent, and I respect that. She charges memberships. She shows different stuff, but she's consistent. Wednesday, you know to find her, and Friday, you know to find her. She's there, and that's cool. I like that. That is called seriosity and also dedication to why you charge the fucking membership that you charge. Because you dedicate yourself, But with the other people, what are they doing? Charging memberships and not making content? Explain me this one. I don't get it at all. You charge membership and then nothing, I'm looking live. Who is live? Who is live? Who is live? I'm not going to put any names. I could throw out some names right now, but I'm not going to do that because that means that I'm just looking for trouble and fights. I'm not going to do that. The people that know, they know who I'm talking about. They themselves know who I'm talking about. That my membership and tiers. What tiers? What membership? You don't even fucking produce content, you fucking moron. Piece of shit. Fuck off with your memberships, you little grifter. At least make some. Be consistent. Be dedicated, moron. Oh, I hate these people with it, Membership, tier. Fuck off. Fuck off. And they get monetized when they already have like what, 1K. And they're like, oh, I'm gonna quickly monetize. You're a moron. You're fucking moron. Your mama, he makes, let's start cooking and then I'll continue talking. I have some things to show you afterwards. This Americans try Romanian snacks, pretty funny. 10 things you must not do in Bali, Indonesia. I will comment because, I'm Romanian. I know Americans. I lived in Bali. You can say I have Balinese culture in me because it's the third of my life that I spent there for my 40 years. And then Gen Z can't stop oversharing. Some things we will look at, and maybe some things else. If you suggest some things, we can look at them too. As I said, I'm just doing this here because there's nothing else going on. I myself am bored, and even if there's 2 people in the chat or 3 people, I don't care. Those people at least are intelligent. I prefer to have, like I told you, friends also, or people in the chat. I prefer to have few but intelligent ones than to have morons that pull stupid jokes. I like mozzarella. Yes, I like this. Oh, ha ha ha, funny bullshit. Ha, ha, ha. Hey, please address this. Please address this. What? Like, come on, we're not children here. It's funny to joke around like morons sometimes, but not all the time, Like, at some point, you want to also talk to to intelligent people that throw around smart thoughts and opinions, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Too many morons, and there's no elite club. I will name my club elite club or something like that, because I only want smart people around. I don't need this bullshit from the idiots. Hey Jacelyn, I hope you're doing very well. I don't know if you're the same Jacelyn that is known in the community, or if you're another, but if whoever you are, you said hello to me and I said hello back to you. I like this. I like this positivity. Everybody that's kind to me, life is like a mirror. What you reflect to me, I will reflect that back. That's for sure. Let's start cooking. Hey Anita, you can give me advice along the way. But it's a usual recipe that I make that Steve likes. It's simple peanut butter chicken. You will see, I already chopped everything up. We'll put some nice music in the background. I'll put you in the cooking position. Are you ready? I put you in the cooking position. Are you here? Hello, hello. Yeah, you are in the cooking position here. But the shitty thing is I can't see the chat. I have to turn you around like this. No, how did I do it before? Like this. And then I turn it around like this. Yeah, wait, don't show my face. And then like this, and then I can read the chat too. I learn. People don't think that I can learn. I can learn. Everybody can learn. Jason, I'm doing alright. I'm here. I know you come in peace. You have never ever done anything bad to me, Jacelyn Sue, and there's just too many idiots out there that are out for meanness and frustration. And I also comment on people, but I don't. I just do it in a joking way and fun. People have commented about me so ugly and so mean and so many lies, It's like, but that, like I say, I have no problem with anyone. If you come to me with a good attitude, I appreciate. I will give you the same back. It's just normal. That's how life goes. Okay, let's not blab too much. Let's get moving. I get lost with the talking, and we have the big pan here. The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf. I should put it here. No, I cannot cook. I have to cook it here. I'll move it a little bit around. Oh, put the rice there. We already have the rice prepared. Okay. And now, let's put some music in the background. But like I said, what are those people doing that charge memberships? Hello, grifters. This person I have on the comments. They write so much, but so nice. Because I attacked this Steffi, that God, God, and joyful Steffi doesn't assume. She asks. She always like, I don't want to assume. She's only in Esther's chat to be a friend and support and working towards sobriety. Blah 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 blah. A lot of blah blah blah. And there's a reason why. If people blah blah too much, there's something fishy behind. Just remember that. Yeah. Let's go. Baby,
Yes.
how are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm fine. Ooh, look at that. That's chop. Dude.
How are tomatoes?
I watered them. I noticed more of that gas leaked out. I didn't look to eat anything that was growing in that soil. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Oh man. Oh, that feels nice. Yeah. Where's the camera?
They don't see you.
You sure?
Yeah. If you're in my direction, I must make sure that they don't see.
Yeah. Thank you.
I love you today. This is nostalgia mix. Yeah. What is love? Yeah, nostalgia mix. 90s. Hey Grace, you should find the GoFundMe so we can look at it. I looked for it, but there's so many. If you know the exact page, send it to me. Smoke cowboy. Hey, no cops around. What in the YouTube is going on? What in the YouTube is going on? Hello. Do you see how many videos I made? What in the YouTube is going on? Like seriously, like I made what in the YouTube is going on videos. Seriously, I was thinking about you the whole time when I was making these videos. I was like, what in the YouTube is going on should be saying something about my videos. I love it that I can laugh with you. I love it. Even I'm joking myself, but at least I'm laughing. That's the important part. I asked you, Grace, can you please explain in the chat, how can somebody ask for money and support, but then they make Temu hauls? It's like, I need money in order to buy bullshit, and then show it in camera. It doesn't make sense to me. Can you make that one make sense? Please. That's cool. So we start with frying some of the stuff. We have, as you can see, onion, coriander, cilantro, some nice boiled sliced carrot, minced garlic, jalapeno, sliced chicken, rice already prepared. We have here oil, salt, pepper, and here's some sauces. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Hey lazy, wait, hold on, I have to talk to you. Lazy, is this love? Lazy, I saw you in the chat of this Steffi, and the guy told you, change your name, you're from Australia. I'm sorry for you. I was like, what the fuck? That is not a nice, funny joke. I'm sorry that you're from Australia. I'm glad that you came and said hello to me, Lazy, because I was really surprised about that guy saying I'm sorry. It's like, what an insult. What do you mean? You should say, hello, Australia. G'day, mate. You shouldn't say I'm sorry. It's not a funny joke, man. Seriously. I'm sorry for you. What do you mean I'm sorry? Are you sorry that it's so much better or what? I'm cooking the pan too long. Wait up, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up by talking to you guys. I told you I cannot gossip, read the chat, cook. It's hard. It's a hard job to be a streamer. I understand why people charge memberships. Hey, but if they charge memberships, do fucking content, you know? Do fucking content. Like, do something. At least you see me, I don't charge memberships, but I at least cook, I gossip, you know, I laugh, I joke. It's so strange for me, those people that charge memberships and they do jack shit. Put the onion. It's nice and sizzling, in the pan. Feel like music on fire with you. Love my bring us back together. Feel like music's better with you. Love might bring us back together. Okay, let's put the garlic. Love might. Nice, it's getting nicely done. Not too slow, not too fast. Let me read the chat. You want me to help you?
No, I got it. Okay, thank you.
The thing is what I don't understand is why does somebody ask for money and then they want to make content. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You know, she's basically saying I don't have any content, but I could do that, but you gotta help me pay for that. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Now we put the peppers, the jalapeno. You see, like I told you guys, everybody should cook fresh. I don't accept any excuses for you people to not be able at home to cook fresh. I don't know how and I don't have the time. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I don't accept this. Just say you fucking lazy motherfucker.
You got it.
It tastes good. What did you put in? Strawberry. Okay, and now we put the carrots and the chicken. Let's put a little bit more oil. And you mix around, stir it. I think you can see me. No. yeah, I can't really say anything about bad about this. What do you call it? This woman, Steffi, because she's with God and whatever. But I believe some of these people, they scam. You know, I'm with God. I'm so good. You know, but help me, send me money. I believe something like that. You know, I'm with God, and all people, you know, support God. You know. Oh, she's holy, you know, she has good intentions. What good intentions? She's asking people for money for bullshit. Because she doesn't have her own content. She's like, what can I do? I can make hauls, you know. Temu hauls, that works on, but I need, it's so ridiculous. It is just ridiculous. It's like, if you don't know what to do on YouTube, you don't have to ask the people, you know, for ideas. That means that you don't have what to do on YouTube. It is so simple. It's not like, I support everybody. You know that I'm a supporter of many channels when I see people trying to do things that are good, coming up with good content, being creative, knowing how to transform. You know, I support those people. I'm not an asshole. Yeah, if you can read, exactly, Anita. If you can read, that means that you can cook. There's no reason, you know, put oil in the pan, heat up on this temperature for this much time. It's, if you can read, then you can cook. It's just people that are lazy. That are like, I don't cook. Like, what the fuck? There's one person specific I have in my mind, but I don't want to say her name because I don't want to hurt her, because I like her very much. But I have her in mind, and I have her in mind, but I won't say her name. But I always say, why the fuck aren't you cooking? You buying this bullshit. I cannot cook. That doesn't exist. You cannot cook. Exactly, Anita. Religion, God is the cover for grifting. And you saw the husband, how desperate. 13th, she needs the money. She needs the money. What do you mean she needs the money? Everybody in life needs money. This is no breaking news. Everybody in life needs money, not she needs. Everybody needs. Everybody needs. Everybody. And you see, and then he's like, I'm gonna have my own wrestling show and whatever. It's so obvious, you know. People are delusional. You saw? I came on YouTube and I wanted to make a different kind of channel. I wanted to make a drama channel, Bali, COVID, depression and all that. Okay, let's start spicing up the stuff. We are going to put ginger. Enough. We're going to put a little bit of this sauce, spicy garlic hot sauce. It's very good. This is the real. Oh yeah. Real. It's the real pepper. Oh yeah. Can hardly see. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, pepper we put. Salt. And soya sauce. Soya, where are you? Where are you, my lovely? Come. Then we have the peanut butter. We'll do that in a sec. In a second. It looks good so far. Oh, garlic powder. I forgot. Oh yeah. Onion powder. I have to order more onion powder. Oh yeah. Smells very good. We can put the coriander. You see it? Yeah. Put it on low fire. This is also one of my favorite songs. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. One of my very favorite songs. Making example of you. Alright, let's see. Did you write anything? Hey! Jason and Sue, I must say thank you very much. There's a lot of people that watch and don't chat, but it's really nice that you say, hey, I do watch you, but I don't chat. I know that chatting is uncomfortable because I am not a moron. It is because people are so opinionated on me that nobody wants to really associate their name with me. Even Capone Boxer. Let's just put Capone Boxer. Everybody knows Capone Boxer. Capone Boxer goes in all chats, and they like me. She likes me. I know that. But she hardly ever comes in my chat. But she chats in Breezy's chat. Ho, 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 how much she chats in Breezy's chat. And in other chats. But in my chat, she doesn't come. Why? Because she knows that all the other people and creators don't like me. Therefore, she doesn't want to associate her name, Capone Boxer, with my chat so that she can still be friendly with the other people. I am not dumb. I see through this. And it's pretty sad. It means that you don't have much character. You're just a person like the other people, just looking to be accepted everywhere in order to be able to crack some jokes and, write and get some attention. Pretty sad. You don't have a strong personality nor character. But that's okay, but I'm allowed to judge and I'm allowed to say what I think about people. Why not? I like Capone Boxer very much, but I learned that about her. That it is what it is. It doesn't mean that I don't like her. I just understood the way she thinks and the way she works. I like Bali, but I like everybody else, and everybody else doesn't like Bali, so let me not go in Bali's chat. It's not going to be in my advantage, regards all the other chats that I like to go in order to bullshit and crack jokes. I get it, 100%. Freezy is, I think, the same, but Freezy really hates me. Capone likes me, but it's because of this. Freezy just hates me purely. I got that one. Yeah, thank you so much. You can see enough to know who you are doing. Yeah, what you are doing. Yeah, exactly. At least I speak out the truth, Jason. So because you see, you have your mama that just pops up in the community, and I supported him because he's a good entertainer and he made some good points and makes some good points. Not made, he still makes. But he just is very arrogant, and Then you have all these other people that pop up. You have seen Jason's, I know that you have followed this also for years, just like me. You see people appear and disappear. Imagine Kaya disappeared. That was pretty a big disappearance, I must say. You don't hear from her anymore, do you? People appear and disappear, you know? And it's, for me, very interesting to watch. And I like it that my channel is small, but it's growing because people notice, hey, this Bali, she kind of knows the whole story, and she always says facts. She hardly ever lies. I never lie. She has never been caught lying, and she always says facts, and she knows the story from way before. And people are noticing that, and that's why the creators and the reactors hate me even more, because they're like, fuck, you know, we wish, let's not talk about Bali, let's not give her any relevance, because it's in none of our interests, because it will disturb our hug box. It's like that. They all have like little groups, you know, your mama, Jessica, Messica, with all these other people. And they get along and have some kind of understanding. That's normal. I also have, but not so. I'm not associated with anyone in the end. Everybody knows that. I support everybody that I like. Then you have the other little group, you know, that is just saying with Kaya, but they died. Just saying Kaya, and then you have Pepperoni, Iri Pepperonis with that gang. Iri Pepperonis was just saying, and with Kaya, and Monty was also a little bit part of that group. They protect each other. So you have these people that do protect each other, you know, they have some kind of understanding. And I noticed it, because I was checking out the groups. I was never in the Kaya just saying Monty group, you know, they knew that not to mess with me, that I'm not gonna. But I was in the other group with doesn't matter, it's Jessica Messica. She was not gonna be mad. Everybody knows that she has Discord and she has that clan, and it's kind of not her clan, not at all, but I think because she has a channel, she's the face of it, I believe. Behind, you know, there's the other people that I'm not gonna name. But I'm a lone wolf here, and I just do my thing, and people notice it, and people now see that I kind of know the story, and it all makes sense when I speak up and speak out. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But what I'm not loving is that I'm bored, and that the people that charge memberships don't come out with content. Okay, now we have the chicky. We got chicky all nice, and now we add the peanuts. Can add a little bit of parsley. Also, I don't have tomato paste open, but I will just squirt a dab of ketchup to give it the tomato flavor. Usually don't use ketchup, but it's okay as a replacement like this, and you just put a little bit so the taste, it's for the taste. Usually don't use ketchup, use this, but I'm not gonna open one of these things now. I don't feel like it, so I just use the ketchup. Stir it. Okay, now we do the peanut. mixing the peanut butter with milk and hot water, but I think I kind of too much water. Let's see. It's wait. It doesn't have crumbs. I also added a little bit so milk, hot water, peanut butter, flour. At the end, maybe I didn't add spices, salt or anything. We will see if it will need. So you see, this is what I made. No, this. And now we let this simmer. Simmer. So you remember what we put, yeah? Yeah, you're like, no, no, no. Jalapenos, onion, garlic, chicken, sliced carrot. The spices we put salt, pepper, and then some chili, garlic, spicy chili. Peanut butter, you know, that is whisked with milk and hot milk, like we did now. And yeah, you can see the steps. I'm not gonna repeat it. This is not a cooking show. This is not a cooking. This is a hangout show. This is what it is. Hang out and like, if you have questions, you can always ask me. Hey, how about this and that? I am thinking now the situation is like this. So this has to simmer. Let's cover it because it has flour in it. You know what I mean? And all that jazz. Cover it. Let it simmer on low fire. All right. We have the rice here. I'm thinking, Anita, are you still here? Should I leave it plain like this or fry it a little bit, make it special? Let's think about it while I sit down and read the chat. Make the rice special or no? You can find use of tomato paste, less rice for the can. I should look for that. The soy sauce is probably salty enough. Yeah, exactly. So I don't need to add more salt, that's for sure. You think not to do anything with the rice? Let's ask Steve. I like to ask him because then it's good what I make. Really? Rice? Yes, but not rice. Anita, where are you? Anita, where are you, Anita? You see, I love it. I really feel like I hang out with friends. Steve wants it a little bit fried. So we remove this. We take the small pan. Where are you, my love? Where are you, small pan? Where's the onions? Wait. Let's think how we're gonna fry the rice. Free from desire, purified, free from desire. Sex is purified, free from desire. Honey, sex is purified, free from desire. Na, 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 na. Remember the times. If you're my age, you remember. If not, then you don't. I asked Steve what you wanted with the fried rice, and he said a little bit of pepper. I'm like, this already has pepper. I'll put it nice with butter. I don't know what to make it with. My sex is purified. I here have some mushrooms. We're going to add also a little bit of sour cream in the chicken now. You know, I know that there's people, they come just to see, and they hate it that I have a good time. They hate it that I'm not nervous, you know, but then in the end they're like, she doesn't have much people in the chat. I don't care that I have much people in the chat. I really don't care, because it's even easier for me, you know what I mean? I prefer a few and good people. That's logical. Every smart person thinks like me. Every smart person thinks like me. No. I love this song also. Inside and outside. You can't tell me you didn't love this song. I think everybody loved this song. But it was overplayed also at some point. Let's move. Even sadly. Super song. That was a good time in my life. That's when this song, like you can say like this, when the song came out, that's when my good life started, the fun part, you know? That's when I started to learn about, you know, about people connecting, sexiness, meeting people, and that's when I learned that the world is open to me, let's put it like that. Wait, I forgot this. We're gonna chop a little bit of onion and the mushrooms to put in the rice. Live it, Sally. For him. When you're around. To listen. I got you to listen. I have you guys to listen. Even if it's just two people, I can just imagine it. The thing is, I don't even look anymore at who's watching. Before, of course, I looked. But now I don't care anymore. I don't look anymore. I just check the chat if someone writes. Yeah, nice music. Brings me back to good memories.
Work goes smoothly when you know the right steps. With Asana, you can coordinate tasks across teams and stay on track. So your team.
I added onion to the butter.
Try it for free.
Try it.
Make the all-electric Cadillac Lyric all
You
yours.
can't skip the ads.
Stylish SUV that takes luxury beyond thrilling, all the way to electric. Experience yours today at Cadillac.com/lyric.
Yeah, now it's back. Thank you, Lazy, that the food looks good. I appreciate you saying that. I don't know about Nala. I wrote her an email, me personally. I wrote her an email for happy birthday, but she doesn't reply to me anymore. It's okay. It's not like I missed a lot, but of course, we got along when we were talking until she flipped out. Hey, Happy Dove. I hope you're doing well. I don't like the shorty hangout. I call it bullshit. What do you mean? What do you mean with that? I don't understand. Please, explain better. The world around the world. Oh my god, I made a mistake. I forgot to put the mushrooms first. I'm the biggest moron in the world, but it's alright. We're not now gonna add the mushrooms. We can do it like this. Whatever, you know, mistakes happen. I will make the mushrooms here. It's if my mind is, I'm also not perfect. My mind is also, I wasn't even planning on making this. We can put this there. And then here we put this. Put a little bit of oil. And you know what? For the rice also, hold on. It doesn't matter. I'm saying it's a mistake. You can say, oh my god, no, whatever. What did I want to do here? I got it. I was almost gonna put in the wrong one. Garlic. I left some plain rice in case, you know, this doesn't turn out great. But I think it will. I'll put him also pepper. He wants pepper. What a song, no? Only saying the same thing the whole time. Isn't that weird? And it had so much success and it just does the same thing the whole time. Cut very little bits of pepper. pepper. Bang. No, exactly when it's good, you garlic salt. And that's it. I'm not adding more salt to the rice. No point. It has enough flavor. Now we fry it a little bit. Let me check the chat. Yeah. I like long hangout. But we'll be talking about some other stuff. I have some other stuff prepared. Happy dog. AJ, hello. I hug you. AJ. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming and saying hello. I have some other things prepared. Wait, we feed Steve and then I show you. Different things, not girl world, but a little bit gossipy. We see. Just to hang, if there's nothing on. If somebody sees something, happy dog, I know you're around. If you see something interesting, then say, hey, we can go there. Even if I can't chat, doesn't matter. Because I don't have much, but I have some things, but I don't consider myself interesting. Oh, sorry. And, yeah, no, we'll cover some things. I'll show you Shinta in a second. She's with Steve. When we go serve him dinner, which is anyways almost ready. It's amazing, this music, it says the same words all the time. I didn't notice that when I was younger. I didn't notice that when I was younger. It was the same words. Oh, whatever. The beat was cool, the memories are nice. Now if I would listen to this music, I don't think I would like it. I'm putting fresh coriander in the rice. Can't get no sleep. Okay, it's done. Their teeth. Where's the hell have on here? I'm preparing dinner. 5 minutes incoming.
Sounds like it's party time at the OK Corral next door.
What is it?
It sounds like it's party time at the OK Corral next door. It's gonna be crazy, crazy night.
You think so?
No,
Partying.
I'm just kidding. It sounds like there's a few people out there. I heard some voices out there and I looked out the window and you're all time. I just looked out at, you know, he goes, hello, like that, like.
Maybe I'm concentrating.
Yeah,
This is an important moment. So this is the plate. We can decorate it with what? Or some parsley. The plate is finished. Let's go serve. peanut chicken with carrots, mushrooms, fried rice. Okay, let's get the forks. Let's get. I tasted it, it's amazing. You can't even get something like this in a restaurant. It's amazing. The sauce is perfect. Everything is perfect. Nothing is over flavored. The flavors of all of them. Let's go see what Steve says about it. Let's go. Then you can see the cat too. Baby! Is he even? Yeah, he's here.
Yes.
Incoming. Can you prepare the table, please?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
This is a single action, double action, meaning it's a hand fired gun.
Look, it seems like I turn it on. I think the battery's charged. Oh boy, look at that. Nice.
Can you taste it so you see how you like it?
I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. Yes, I will. Of course I will.
What was that joke?
Well, you keep your
What?
like I'm gonna miss I guess when it goes.
I didn't say anything. I just gave you dinner.
Okay.
I don't understand anything what you're saying now.
Let me try.
When I'm live.
I'm sorry.
Don't be asshole, please. I've been being a nice person.
Now the 92 series is a little bit different than
Whoa.
some of your other guns that you'll see out there. It does have
Was
this
it peanut
open
butter
side
spectacular?
where
It's nice.
Yeah,
shows
it
the
really is.
barrel just kind of rides out there.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I made it a little
Yeah.
fire.
Okay, fine. Bye.
Things like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't want to comment much. You'll see what happens. But I'm not staying with Steve. If you thought that I'm staying with Steve, out of your mind. You see his attitude. Doesn't take me anywhere. He's very mean, very grumpy, very ungrateful. It's amazing. I didn't deserve this. I didn't deserve. But I don't want to complain now about my private life. I don't want to complain about my private life. It's all nice. It's very wonderful. What did I just close? I closed something important. Why is this not working? I don't know who's ripping Nadine. You were nice to Steffi. Yeah, this is life. Some people, you know, some people they just want to be alone, you know, they just are different. They're aliens. Living with aliens. And then they expect you to come back, you know. It's like, come back for what? Come back to such kindness. Why? Come back for what kindness? I'm so loved. Very loved. I feel the love every day. Then I have my few drinks. Life is hard, guys, I tell you. You can never make it right for anyone. You can never. For this one, that's not good enough. For that one, that's not good enough, you know? Never good enough for anyone. It's terrible. It's just a terrible feeling. I want to grab a cigarette. Hold on. I think it's one of the best ones that I ever made, honestly. I always make it good, but this one I think for all the sauce is just too perfect, you know? It's not too thick, not too thin, not too overspiced, but you can feel all the flavors, you know what I mean? You know, I have so many talents, guys, you know, that's the thing. I got really, really a lot of talent from cooking and everything. And it's just, I feel sometimes like I'm wasting myself. I mean, you know, that like I'm a plant in the wrong place, you know, I'm just wasting myself. But let's continue to talk about what I want to talk. Let's talk this. I'm curious. I like this girl. She's very opinionated. She's young. Let me show her channel. Misha Petrov. I like her, but she's very opinionated, but she's very young and she's very bright. Please listen, hold on. If I can make it work. Of course. I sped it up too much. Normal. Let's put it on 1.25. You see that I have become kind of professional. I know how to speed up things and it already becomes natural to me. You can say whatever you want, but I really learned a lot on my own about this shit, YouTube and all that crap. You have to, nobody taught me, hey, you should speed it up, or you can do it like this, or nobody.
Story times about what happened to them or their family or their ex or whatever, and I want to talk about why I think this is a problem. Before we continue though, please make sure
Wait, we can't hear her.
the
That's stuff on
notification
me.
bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Alright, so and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about oversharing, which I know happens a lot, especially from people in my generation, and I think
oversharing, you know what is oversharing?
this has to do with social media, since now we have people filming their mental breakdowns, crying on camera, talking about very, very personal, story times.
Yes, this is exactly what I'm saying. These things have to stop. You cannot come there's children watching. What should children think? We're trying to make the future better, not make morons. You don't need these mental freaks, on the internet e-begging and then having breakdowns and being attention thirsty. It's crazy. This should be some rule. Somebody should be monitoring
what happened to them or their family or their ex or whatever, and I want to talk about why I think this is a problem. Before we continue though, please make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Alright, so I'm just going to look up mental breakdown on TikTok and I'm sure we'll find plenty of videos. I am processing the most triggering breakup I've had in 9 years. Could she not have processed that in private? It happened the day before flying abroad to meet my parents on a 9-day travel tour. I feel like I'm in the body of my 16-year-old self with maybe we would take you seriously and we would find this poetic and beautiful and artsy. If maybe you left that first clip out, that was very strange, because there's no way that you just naturally had that reaction and your phone was just positioned there already on the bed and you started doing whatever you were doing. No, doubt it.
I am processing the most triggering breakup I've had in 9 years.
Look at this. Look at this one.
I am processing the realization that I've been taking my life too seriously for the past year.
Sorry guys, and I was thinking, I don't know what I'm doing.
Can you imagine? That was crazy, right? I'm sorry, you must have been so scared for me. And the friend's like, yeah, I was so scared that I made a TikTok about you. Watch. See, this is how scared I was. And people will say, oh, that's just her coping mechanism. I'm sorry,
Well,
if
I have
my
to make
coping
it small,
mechanism was
otherwise
to
you
start
can't see it
breakdancing
all.
every time something traumatic happens. Or like if I start hysterically laughing when I'm sad, I'm not going to attend many funerals, for example, right? Because I'm going to remove myself from situations where that could be deemed
She's
inappropriate.
very wise.
By the way, I seriously doubt that this is anybody's coping mechanism from the TikToks we've seen, right? That, oh, they just have to find the perfect sad song to go along with, their story time and showing the environment, right, and filming it. I seriously doubt that's anyone's coping mechanism. Maybe. But you should also think before posting, is this respectful? Is this appropriate? I really think that's just what they've learned to do because they know that's what's going to get them likes and followers. And it's really sad that they value that more than, the person that's on the hospital bed. Or, oh, I'm just spreading awareness, right?
Yeah,
You couldn't spread
it's
awareness
terrible.
later after you leave the hospital room where your
It's terrible.
unconscious friend is? Couldn't you do that a little later out of respect?
Also, this girl that's on the Girl World, I saw her, you know, but she's not Girl World, but I saw her. This Danny, she does the same thing, goes to the hospital, you know, and then makes scenes and acts so ugly. These people are ridiculous. They're fucked in the head, delusional, fucked in the head people.
Oh, I remember this one. This is such a good argument.
Look.
I mean, it's a good argument for why you should be in therapy. When they ask you, hey, why are you here? What's going on? Just show them the video. I was trying to record myself attacking anxiety and mental breakdown. Why? It's to raise awareness. Awareness for what? For your mental breakdown? Okay, well, if you're having a mental breakdown, we don't have to be aware of that. Your doctor should be aware of that. Your family friend should be aware of that.
Exactly.
Not thousands of people, of strangers, who you can get this, surface level sort of shallow, validation. Oh my God, you're valid. Yes, cry about it.
Exactly,
Let it out,
exactly.
girl.
It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. It's become pathetic. It's become ridiculous and pathetic. All these people, all begging and validation, paying in chats, and then all this shit is becoming ridiculous, out of control. Attention thirsty grifters. It's crazy.
People in real life too who just can't stop, like they'll just overshare in person. It's very awkward and it's very uncomfortable for everyone else because you don't know how to respond, because there has to be an appropriate time to share certain things. It's not always an appropriate time to, tell us your entire life story and all the trauma and this traumatic thing that happened to you when you were 10. I think that now it's not just fine to reveal very personal information about you. It's encouraged because then you get, validation, you get likes, you get followers, and even if it's done in an inappropriate way, right? So filming a TikTok dance while you're at the hospital, this isn't happening naturally. You're setting up the camera and then you're having your mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Okay, I totally understand the appeal of, sharing your thoughts to a large audience, because then also you're seen as being, authentic, as being very open, but something should be kept private. It's good, it's healthy to have a private life, and I don't think enough people understand that nowadays. I think that it's so normalized to just go online and talk about something that just happened to you. Also, then there's no mystery to a person, right? So it is so rare to find someone nowadays who has no social media. When I see someone like that, I'm like, wow, either there's something very wrong with you or that's very admirable and you're very cool, because that's so rare. Why would you need to have these relationships and talk to people in person if your Instagram following is your family? There are certain things that need to be kept private. And I'm not just talking about extremes like, people that do OnlyFans or something. Again, I'm just talking about people that something bad happened to them 2 seconds ago and they will go on Instagram Live. They're going to film themselves crying and having a mental breakdown when they just broke up with someone. It should be kept private. There should be a time period where you think, do I want to post this? Or is this just the
But I admit I have also done that when I had a fight with Steve last year and I moved to the hotel. I went crying, but I didn't have who to cry to. That's the whole problem. I didn't have, but I did it. But I don't agree. I did it once or something, but I don't agree. I don't agree that people do this all the time. It's ridiculous.
Decision, and I cannot control myself and I can't control my emotions, because that's usually what it is. Recordings just got better.
Dana!
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings
I kiss you, Dana. I
StreamYard.
kiss you very much.
Have you ever done a recording where...
Tell me if you're coming over tonight.
Filming this is not the way to do that, because what if your, boss sees it? What if your colleagues see it? And listen, it's online already. A lot of these people have posted it, but it doesn't mean you have to keep doing it just because it's online,
Yeah.
I believe in redemption. I don't believe in cancel culture. I believe that everybody can change if they really want to change. That's the thing, they have to want to change. And I'm not saying you can't film your mental breakdowns. I'm just saying it's never too late to start keeping certain things private and to start setting up certain boundaries. For the people that love to talk about boundaries, there are no boundaries here when it comes to oversharing. I decided to record me having one of my BPD episodes to show you guys what it can be like.
This is what a meltdown looks like for us.
For us? Oh, this is probably the DID thing. Okay.
We call our sweet baby to cuddle. He is so good. At this stage, everything just feels fuzzy.
I just got yelled at for asking a very reasonable question. So I'm applying to go somewhere, and I just wanted to know, are there accommodations for people who struggle with time blindness and being on time?
Time blindness? What?
They actually started yelling at me and saying that accommodations for time blindness doesn't exist, and if you struggle with being on time, you'll never be able to get a job.
Meaning you're late a lot. We have to have accommodations for you? Okay.
And yeah, I think that a culture where workers just cut off because they struggle with being on time, when there's other solutions that we can look to, I think that just anybody who thinks it's okay to just treat people like that, yeah, that culture needs to be dismantled. And then I ask that person, how can you feel good about yourself upholding this kind of system? And then to think, I'm entitled. No, if people think it's okay to treat others like this, that's entitled.
People are yelling at me because they don't have their orders ready. They don't know what to do.
No.
And the customer was just genuinely like really bad.
didn't have the order ready.
Oh yeah, this is the Starbucks worker. I've seen this one. But listen, even in this situation where there's no reason to cry, I think it was, oh, I was misgendered, right? Okay. Even when there's no reason to cry, we would take your argument more seriously. We would actually listen to you if you weren't sobbing about whatever
exactly.
it is. Being misgendered, making lattes is very difficult for you. Okay. But just if you weren't.
So I agree with this. We will not listen to the whole thing. You got the point. You got the point that I agree with this, that it's just ridiculous what people are doing on the internet today. Coming, with no reason. And it's like, yeah, I want to do a shopping haul, all these hauls. Like, be original, like, I don't mind it, like everybody has the right, but it's just so stupid. It just shows that the world is going to stupidity. I want to talk about this is what she says, 10 things not to do in Bali. This has nothing to do with Girl World, but it's just I didn't watch it and I'm watching it with you and to see if she's right or if she's wrong.
With lush green rice fields, endless beaches, mystical waterfalls, and jaw-dropping landscapes. It might just be the heaven on earth that you see on your Instagram feed. After living in Bali for over a year, we can say for the most part it is. However, there are a few things that you have to be aware of before planning a trip to Bali. In our previous videos, we shared the things that you must do while on the island, but here are our top 10 things you must not do while visiting the island Bali.
Number one on the list. Do not involve yourself with drugs. Indonesia has some of the most strict laws when it comes to narcotics.
Yeah, true. You're not allowed to take drugs there. It's death penalty. But you can find. But if you find, it's ridiculous. Like 1 gram of, if it's bad weed, very bad weed, very bad. But if you find it, it's 1 gram of weed is the same price as 1 gram of cocaine. It's ridiculous. Like 2 joints are like what, $100. It's ridiculous. And if you find cocaine, then that is like 1 gram, and it's shitty, and it's not even 1 gram, it's half a gram, and it's shitty, and they charge you like $300. I am not joking with you. Me personally, I took with me over. Was I crazy? Yeah. Do I regret it? I don't regret because nothing happened to me, but I would not do it again. I would never ever take with me again. It's not worth the risk. And these days, I was just lucky, let's put it like that. I always thought that, no, I know how to hide it, and I hid it pretty well. But it's crazy anyhow that I did it when it's so strict, the drug, that I almost risked it,
That extends to Bali as well. Just look at what happened with Bali 9 and what almost happened to our fellow brew from Cape Town, Dan Mates. You can watch his story linked up above and in the description.
I wouldn't take much with me, but I would take with me, if I would take with me. Usually I would take a little bit on small trips, but if I would go from Europe to Bali, I would take with me enough, let's put it like that. Not, you could say in between 100 and 200 grams of weed, and I would know how to pack it, and maybe 10 grams of cocaine I would take. For personal use, of course I wouldn't sell it. I'm that stupid, I'm also not. Why would I sell it? I have no need to do that, but there's people that do it.
With drugs in the airport or anywhere on the island, you can face life imprisonment in Indonesia.
Yeah,
and if you're found guilty, you can even be executed by a firing squad. You need to completely avoid purchasing drugs or bringing any drugs of any kind to the island.
Now that the most severe one is out of the way, let's get on with the rest.
Number 2, something we feel very passionate about and something we have a saying in South Africa for, don't be a puss, be lekker.
Bali is a very special place with very special locals, and they welcome you with open arms into sharing their homes, their food, their culture, and their way of life.
Please be respectful of that and don't act like hooligans like these guys.
Yeah, look. Ugly, no? Ugly.
It's embarrassing and it gives the rest of us Boulets a really bad name. So let's just be lekker and respectful, and the locals can continue to welcome us to their beautiful home.
Boulet, the name Boulet is that what they call us there. Us white people, we are Boulet. That is the name. It is, I have to say, that's why I'm saying I don't believe in, no, I don't want to talk about it, but there is the N-word, and it's very bad. The B word, the Boulet word, is also an insult. It's also a big insult. But we don't say anything, like I'm used to it. But of course, if I hear someone, a Boulet, it's not called foreigner in a nice way. It's like shitty way of calling a foreigner. It is what it is. But Boulet, it's like the N word there for us white people. So even white people are, that's what I'm saying. Even white people, they have racism, but you guys don't know about it. It's just a different kind of racism because we don't have a history like that race has. But these days there we're called pule. They see us as walking ATMs. We have different prices. We get ripped off. It's so different. You don't understand, you know. We also face racism as white people. Nobody knows about that shit. And I'm not going to talk about it now. I've felt it. I know about it. It exists.
Don't be disrespectful to their cultures and norms. That means respect the road laws, show particular respect at the government buildings and their temples. Please don't arrive wearing revealing clothes. This is quite disrespectful and you will be asked to cover up.
There are numerous different celebrations in Bali throughout the year. Take some time to learn about
Yeah, they have not numerous. They have millions of celebrations. In Bali, you have Galungan and Kuningan. Galungan is 2 times a year, Kuningan 2 times a year. So every quarter of the year, you have a 1 week celebration, and everybody's free and has to pray, and everybody's dressed up. You know, it's nice to look at, but at some point, if you live there, I tell you honestly, at some point, if you live there as a foreigner, you're just like, I told you, many times I got annoyed. And I have to accept the religion, and I was amongst them, and I love the religion. I love it. But at some point, you question yourself, guys, do you not realize you're wasting money and time on this? God knows that you love him. God is aware that you love him. Why are you wasting so much time? It's like an excuse to do nothing. It's just an excuse to meet up. Just say it as it is. No, they have to. It's such a big deal, you know. For me, it's like, wow, what time wasted, money wasted, because they waste money. They have to buy this, and and when I ask them, it's like, it's in order to circle the money around. It's economical. I'm like, okay, if you make a point, if you make it like that, but it's a lot of time, you know, just fucking wasted. A lot of wasted time. God knows you love him. You can talk to God, but you don't. I don't think that he wants you to be a stalker. I don't think God needs you to be a stalker. They do it so much. I think God feels that he's being stalked sometimes. It's like, leave me alone now. Just do your life. Do your thing, guys. You know, live your life. Don't live your life praising me. It's no point. That's not what you're here for, guys. But that's just my opinion. Once again.
the ones during your time on the island. One of the holidays is Nyepi, which falls in the month of
Yeah,
March.
Nyepi is cool. Steve experienced Nyepi. Steve? Do you remember you were for Nyepi in Bali? Remember Nyepi, the day of silence where you don't have electricity? Steve was there. It is usually March. It's one day. You're not allowed, she will explain also, you're not allowed to have electricity and you have to just stay home. And it is the day because previous Nyepi, they make these paper mache big figures, you know, and it's called Ogo, the paper, and they make parades with those figures. Every village and community has a figure of paper mache, ugly monster. They make parades, and the point is that all the bad spirits go inside those ugly monsters. And then following the day afterwards, you have Nyepi, where it's silent. You're not allowed to use electricity, so that the spirits that still remained and didn't go into these paper mache things, that they just fly by the island because they don't see electricity or activity. So those spirits just disappear because they don't see it's such a strange tradition. But listen to what she says.
This is a day of silence. All internet will be cut and electricity turned off. No music, no noise, and all flights coming onto the island and going off.
Yeah, airport is closed, everything. Airport is closed, everything.
Are expected to do the same by staying home.
Another custom to be aware of
In the hotels, you can have electricity and television, but you're not allowed on the streets. The streets are empty. Nobody is on the street. It is so strange, you know, like so quiet, so very strange. Even Steve was freaked out. I remember he's like, wow, what is this? You know, I'm like, well, and we didn't have I don't know, we didn't have something. We had electricity in the villa that we were in, but I think we didn't have Wi-Fi. They closed the internet. Yeah, that's what they did. They closed the internet. Yeah.
These things, they're called offerings, and you will find them absolutely everywhere all over the island, at restaurants, hotels, at most home entrances. So basically just be mindful of these on the floor and don't kick them by mistake.
Number 4, we've touched on this before and we'll speak about it again quickly. Don't give or take with your left hand, always use your right. We've since received some clarity by our Indonesian followers, and that's
not so strict. Yeah, they know you can, but they don't care. These days they modernize. They know foreigners don't know.
It has to do with the left hand is used for your toilet duties, so it's seen as the dirty hand. And so that's why you don't give and take with that hand, rather use your right.
It's not a law or anything, but it is just respectful to be mindful of it, and the locals will appreciate the little touch of you doing that.
Number 5, don't litter. While this isn't illegal like it is in Singapore, we think it is still
Bullshit. Everybody litters there. That is bullshit. I'm sorry. It's good that they say it. Good. I also don't litter. I'm a person that is very against littering. But everybody, Bali is very dirty. Everybody litters there. Everybody, even the locals themselves. It's sad. It's very sad. It's very, very dirty.
something very important to keep in mind. If you are a visitor to any place, don't you think it's best practice to leave that place in better condition than when you found it?
Leave nothing but your own footprints. Even better still, if you happen to walk by a piece of litter, please pick it up. It's a huge issue on the island, and it's spreading to neighboring islands.
Yeah, that's very nice of them.
They are very little bins, and a lot of people think that
very nice that they make awareness and they say that. Very good people. I like them. As I told you, I'm very, very against littering and against not recycling, and I'm very against it. I don't know. I just think if it's not necessary, why harm the earth? You know, like you live here, you respect it. I just think it's a matter of respect. Why litter? You should feel bad. It doesn't have to be that way. You can put it in a trash. You don't have to be that way. It's a choice. Why do you choose to be an asshole? That's what I think about littering.
it's normal to just drop litter down onto the ground and it'll be picked up by a team of cleaners like it is in places like Japan. But unfortunately, that's not the case. We, as visitors of the island, are responsible for picking up that mess that we leave behind.
So let's try to do our part to preserve this incredible place, not only for ourselves and our future visits, but also for the next generation, so that one day they can also experience the magic of visiting Bali.
Number 6, don't be angry if you get hooted at.
Grassy back scratches?
What does she mean by that?
Moment.
In Asia and Southeast Asia specifically, it's custom to just give a little hoot or a beep here and then to tell people that you are around them. It's like a sign to say, hey, I'm here, be aware of me. It's not in any way aggression or somebody showing anger towards you like it is in the States.
That's true, but I wouldn't even that's everywhere around the world. People are different. I wouldn't be in any way alarmed that on the street somebody beeps at me. That happens kind of everywhere. Maybe not in America, but...
Or here in South Africa, where if somebody even touches that hooter, it means war. It's not the same in Southeast Asia, so just don't get angry with it.
There's virtually no road rage on the roads in Asia. Number 7, don't drive without a helmet or an international driving permit. We are constantly hearing horror stories about people driving recklessly on their island and either losing their lives or ending up in a coma in one of the local hospitals.
We urge you to just drive responsibly on the road, be patient, and just be lacquer. It's the island life, bro. Relax. There's no need for road rage, speed, or impatience. Also, don't drive a motorbike unless you are experienced. The driving in Bali is very different to the rest of the world. The roads are tiny, there's a lot of traffic, and there's this thing that happens where if there's traffic and a lot of cars back up, the bikes actually...
That is true. I've had many friends with accidents. I've had friends that died because of that. You just have to be careful. There are no rules. They don't respect the rules. It's just a matter of their mentality, and it's very hard to think like them.
Expected to start driving on the walkway, and honestly, if you're not used to it and if you're a short person like me, this can be very difficult and it's super intimidating. I've been driving a motorbike in Southeast Asia for about 3 years now, and I'm still very intimidated by the driving in Bali. So please, if you're not experienced, don't even try and get onto it.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, number 8, following on from the previous, accidents do happen, so we advise you not to go to the island without travel insurance.
We've heard a lot of stories about expats coming to the island, getting into motorbike accidents, and then landing up in hospital and not being able to afford medical bills or not being insured.
Lost luggage, which seems to be happening a lot these days.
And they carry a lot of diseases as well. They walk around in their doggy gangs, and we personally experience their hostility. They are not very friendly when they're amongst each other, and they go around the neighborhood terrorizing other animals and
the dogs or what?
The odd body dog coming up to you is totally fine.
There's a lot of street dogs.
Packs, they're a bit of a problem. And
it is what it is. Now it's not so bad. When I was a kid, it was bad because the dogs were aggressive. Nowadays, it's not anymore like that. But it is still, I still had some issues in Bali with these fucking asshole dogs. There's just some dogs, they're just, I don't know, they're just so mean. They're just assholes. They like being assholes.
Riding on a bike and she got chased.
She got chased by some neighborhood dogs, so just don't mess with the doggy gangs. Any gangs, for that matter. There are a number of NPOs on the island like Bawa that are doing incredible work by housing and taking care of the dogs as well as neutering female dogs. So if you're interested in seeing what they are up to and how you can help, then the link will be down in the description as well.
We actually went to a Bawa organized event and it was puppy yoga, and then you got to know the little puppies, and if you wanted you could take one home to look after, which was really cool.
And that yoga also raised a whole bunch of funds to try and help neuter dogs on the island.
Another animal to be aware of on the island of Bali are the monkeys. They are literal bully thieves.
Bully thieves!
You can find them mostly in the wood forests and down in Uluwatu at some of the beaches. Just be super aware of them. They're just honestly looking to find anything. They took my Ray-Ban glasses case out of the side of my bag one day and literally ran off with it. And
If you
luckily
don't
I was
know-
able to retrieve it.
Yeah, if you don't know, Reds is actually pretty blind without his glasses, so if you lost those.
And there's some people that actually lose their passports too. So you don't want your passport running off into the forest.
My father, he had a monkey. He had not one, he had several. Some of them, not why he had several, because when they hit a point of maturity, they become so aggressive because they need to release their hormones. So they don't want to, they're not cute anymore. And they want to be around their pack and release their hormones. And then you have to bring them to the place where all the monkeys are, to the temples, and release them. So, but my dad had a few, and my dad had one issue where one monkey, he got loose. Jimmy. He always called the monkeys the same name. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. I don't know why he liked that name. And Jimmy, nasty Jimmy, got away from, and he attacked a guest in the hotel and bit her in the cheek. Yeah, my dad was so lucky that he didn't get a lawsuit for that one. I tell you this. So very lucky. The woman was nice about it, but imagine the monkey going loose, and you're in a vacation and the monkey gets loose and attacks you and bites you in the cheek, for fuck's sakes, Really.
But honestly, these monkeys are really cute looking, but they are so naughty.
They're naughty,
And
they're
finally,
aggressive.
number 10, and I've said this before, don't drink the tap water.
Yeah,
this is where the
everybody knows
infamous
that.
Bali berry comes from, and also street food and stuff like that. But if you're on the island for a short period of time, I'd highly suggest that you drink bottled water. You brush your
Everybody
teeth
knows
with bottled
that.
water, and you wash.
That is stupid advice. Stupid. Everybody knows that. Don't drink the tap water. So stupid. They even tell you that in the hotel. So that was fun. Let's try this one. The Americans try Romanian snacks, yeah? So I'm Romanian as well as Austrian, but I'm born in Austria, but I have half blood Romanian, half blood Austrian. But born in Austria. That's me. So let's see what they say. I'm curious.
We'll do something that we haven't done yet in Romania, which is a Romanian snack food tour.
Okay.
Ordered it from Bolt. It was a really good deal, so we figured we might as well get it all delivered to us.
We truly got so much food, like so many snack foods, like 20? I think we got 20, right?
Something like that, so let's give the first one a try.
Let's see.
Oh, this is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Holy
Ah,
crap,
pufulets.
that's huge! We are
Pufulets, I
rolling
would
in the
buy.
snacks.
Our very first snack is...
They are very, very good. They look like shit, but they're very good. They're so soft, they melt in your mouth. And this was my snack with Steve number 1. This was our food when we didn't have money. We would buy 3 bags of these, and we would be okay for the day. We didn't have money, and one of those bags, what cost? One of those bags costs maybe what? $1, if $1 even, not 80 cents, something like. It's cheap as shit, and they're good, and you eat and then you fill up, and you can eat, but is it healthy? Not at all. But we were kids, me and Steve number 1. When we did that, we were age what, 18, 17, something like that.
Gusto Puffuletti.
They kind of look like they're gonna taste
Yeah,
like
Anita,
Cheeto Puffs or
nasty
something.
Jimmy.
Oh, that was easy to open.
Ooh. They don't.
Let's
They're
speed it
supposed to
up.
be
Let's sped up.
puffs.
Hmm.
They're like really soft.
They're so soft. It kind of reminds me of like those baby puffs that you like give to babies.
Yeah, it is
There's
pop
not a lot of
pop.
flavor, but like a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I actually still really like them.
Yeah, just like the slightest hint of salt. And
They're so soft. There's like not really any crunch, barely at all.
there's like no smell either.
Whoa, it just melts in your mouth.
And almost gets stuck to your teeth a little bit.
You don't even really have to chew it. Watch, I'm gonna put this in my mouth and I'm not gonna chew it at all.
How long is
Yeah, it melts in your mouth, and that's why I told you guys. I said that from the very beginning. It melts in your mouth. You don't have to chew it.
Yeah, you put it on your tongue
It's
in
so
your mouth.
There's not enough
soft.
flavor for me to say like
It's
best
so
snack ever, but I think
crunchy.
they're really solid.
Yeah, I like
It's
it.
really, really
Good.
good snack.
I'm
It's
shocked. I
really
like
good.
the
I
one I
miss
got.
it now. I'm
We got a ton of these,
drooling.
like really small like candy bars.
So many of them.
I feel like we're gonna save a lot.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them
yeah.
for the end, but for right now.
The one she has, I'll tell you which one is good.
Milk one, I think?
Oh, it's vanilla on the inside. I actually thought we were gonna maybe get.
Yeah, I got hot chocolate. Oh,
This one, whatever, is not. I don't
Smell
know. It's so
good.
There's
great.
2 of them. It's like kind of almost melting on the inside.
They smell really good. They're like little, like, not wafers, but like cookies, little cookies. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not
maybe
so
biscuits.
special.
Well, the middle
Yeah.
part's really good. Mmm. Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Wow, so far, 2 out of 2.
This one's like pretty sweet. The milk cream is pretty good.
I actually really like the milk cream, and this is super crunchy. I didn't know if I would like the milk cream, but
or the vanilla milk. I don't know, but it's really sweet. It almost tastes like condensed milk.
We got a few
Yeah,
ones
it is
with
like
the milk
that.
cream, so we'll give those ones a try in a little bit. And this one?
This one would taste really good with coffee.
Okay.
Really good with coffee, yeah.
Okay, I would say the other one I like a little bit more than this one, but this is still alright.
Okay, they're talking too much.
Bake rolls. We got
Yeah, bake rolls. I used to eat those a lot. I used to eat those a lot, you know, when you're on university and you don't have time or something. They're very good. They're very hard and crunchy.
7 Days has like croissants.
Oh wow, they smell.
Look at how much this person writes me in the comments. This is the person that wants to defend the Stephanie.
Oh my god, it tastes
She
so much
doesn't like
tomato.
that I commented on
Really
Stephanie.
crunchy.
There's a lot of flavoring on one side.
You can really tell where the flavor is and where it's not so much.
Wow, I think the main flavor is like tomato, but I really
About
like the texture.
Steffi, Steffi.
Very crunchy and light.
It's easy to snack on this.
Mm-hmm,
And you
totally.
can even like maybe put something on top of it since it's like a cracker.
Oh, I did. I tried to buy some Romanian cheese. I'm really not quite sure why this cheese has a pepper on it. I don't think it's gonna be spicy, but I feel like this is gonna taste really good. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be like a little mini pizza. We're gonna have our cheese, and then like, cause this already has the tomato flavor.
Oh no, let's
I
see.
feel like this.
If
I
I'm
might have
so
just invented a
interested.
new Romanian hack.
Let's see if I find something else. I don't know, this is not so great. How many? I'm just curious, but you see 438 likes, 5K views. Imagine it's not that many views, but it is. And 20 but they're not good. I don't like them. They're not good travel commentators. I don't like it. I'm disappointed. I'm critiquing. Let's see what they say. I like this more. I don't like what they're saying. With Romania, those snacks. It's interesting, but
Here
they're
are
not doing a
17
good
things I
job.
wish I knew before I travelled to Bali. I have spent over 4 months of my life on this beautiful island and I've got so much...
4 months. I spent on my life how many years? "12 years. 12 years of my life, not continuously, but separately. 12 years of my life interrupted. 12 years of my life I spent on that island.
knowledge to share with you and to make your trip to Bali even better. Before we begin, let's talk about what you should do when you arrive at Bali International Airport and you come out the airport terminal and there's just loads of taxis, people trying to get you into their taxi, and one of the things you can do is just book a taxi beforehand. It's likely to be slightly more expensive, but it's probably worth the hassle. The other thing you can do is try and buy in a taxi once you're there. But let's not waste any time, let's get straight to number one, and that is how to get around. Now in Bali there is next to no public transport, so the only way you can get around is by ride sharing.
He gave the wrong information. There is a counter that rides taxi in the airport where they don't rip off the people, and they have their drivers, and you go to that counter and you say where you want to go, and they give you the price, and it is very fair, and they give you the driver and you go with the driver. So no, you don't have to book anything in advance. This guy's a moron. A moron kid. I'm gonna write him a comment that he's a moron.
Taxis or actually shuttle buses as well. The ride sharing apps are Gojek, Bluebird.
There is no shuttle bus. Gojek, yeah. Bluebird, yeah.
And Grab.
Grab.
And I totally recommend these three. Also, if you go to a small travel agency, then they'll help you book ferries and other transport to different spots. Now, number two is where to start in Bali. I always recommend going to Canggu.
This guy's an idiot.
Of Bali. This is where
It's amazing.
most people go nowadays.
Canggu is developed recently, since the past decade, the past 10, 15 years. Canggu before didn't exist, was empty. There was nothing there. People invested in that area and it became something, but it's not the first place you visit. It's one of the newest places. It's the one you should visit, traditional and low. Not one of the newest places, but okay, whatever. He says his thing.
People have moved off from going to Kuta and Seminyak, so I recommend starting in Canggu, and if you're by yourself, it is the best place to meet people. Stay in a hostel there and you're guaranteed to make some friends. There are so many hostels to choose from in Canggu and they are all cheap. Now, number 3, there's lots of small fees. For example, you've got to pay for parking all the time, you've got to pay for beach entrances, you've got to pay for those Bali swings that you've seen on Instagram. So make sure you've got some small cash on you, because there's always little fees you have to pay, but it's never expensive. Now, number 4, if you've been to Bali, you will know this, that the traffic is so bad and it takes forever to get from A to B. But the best way to get around is by scooter. And also, there's so much traffic, so if you haven't ridden a scooter before, please be careful, or go up north and learn to ride a scooter there, where the roads are a lot quieter. Number 5 is all about accommodation and where to book places.
Today, I came back to finish the fruit salad, and I was talking to myself. Yeah, seriously.
Now let's move on to number 6, and that is going to be your Bali itinerary. There's going to be so many different places that you're recommended to go, but you can't.
I hate to see these people that they talk as if they know and they don't know. I really despise it. I really don't like people that pretend to be a know-it-all and they don't know. I really despise that kind of and these young kids, they come on YouTube and they talk like, they're so smart when he has given so much misinformation until now.
I spent over 2 months in Bali and I still haven't seen it all. So I'm going to give you the best places that you should visit if you've got 1 month in Bali. Now you're going to start off in Canggu. As I said earlier, is the best place to start.
No, don't start off in Canggu. Start off in Jimbaran, Uluwatu, Nusa Dua. There, you start off there. If you can go to Nusa Dua, go to Nusa Dua. You can always go visit Canggu to party, and spend the day there. You can even spend a night there, but a residential stay, Jimbaran, Uluwatu, or Nusa Dua, not in Canggu. Trust me on that one.
Recommend 5
Trust me on that one. I'm gonna write this idiot.
Days. Also, one of the best things to do in Ubud is the Mount Batur sunrise trekking, and I'll leave a link in the description to it because you will not want to miss it. It's one of the best things I did in Bali. Then moving on to the mountainous region of
it's not bad.
Nothing dims my light like a migraine. With Nurtec ODT, I found relief.
Oh, shut up.
Migraine medication
You
that helps
stupid.
treat and prevent
Who makes commercials for medicine and they put Lady Gaga? You understand how ridiculous America is? America is ridiculous. You see this? They make a medicine commercial. Why medicine commercial? And they put Lady Gaga. And you know how manipulative this is. This America is so manipulative and the people all buy into shit. So easy peasy.
Then I've kind of given you 2 options. You can either head right up north to Livina, where you can actually see dolphins.
Look, I want to show you the map, asshole. Look, wait. Stop. I live here. I am here. And I'm here, and the airport is here. You should stay around this area. This, you're going far, and you're going into the hippie and whatever it's stupid kids party area, hippie area. Here's the good area. Stay down here. Here, you don't really have what to see.
Beautiful views of the big volcano Agung. Now next we're going to be leaving the main island of Bali and going to the Gili Islands. There are 3
islands. I will tell you before he says. There's Gili Air, there's Gili Trangaran, and there's Gili Meno. I was on all 3 also, but I stayed at Gili Meno. I advise to stay on Gili Meno. It's more cool, more chill, more clean, smaller. You can walk the whole island in a day. You can walk the whole island around in 1 hour, 20 minutes. I didn't do it. My friend Diana did it. I just stayed and chilled with a beer on the beach. That's for sure. I'm like, fuck it. I don't need to walk around this fucking island. To see what? And she's like, yeah, to say you walked around the island. I'm like, no, I don't care. I don't need to say it in my life.
Going to Tu or Gili T, the main one, and I recommend spending 5 days there. It's a really chilled out place and the beaches are beautiful. Now one of my favourite places in Bali is Nusa Penida, and you have to go here. It's one of my favourite places in the entire world, and this island will literally blow you away. If you actually want to see another video I did on Nusa Penida, then I'll leave it down below. I recommend spending 3 days on Nusa Penida, and don't forget to go to the famous Kalinking beach.
It's nice. You don't have to spend 3 days, my people. You don't have to spend 3 days, and I wouldn't say it's necessary. Nusa Penida is not such a wow place, and it's far. You waste a lot of time. You waste a lot of time to to go there and everything, you waste a lot of time to see something that you can see everywhere else. Let's put it like that. And a person on their holiday doesn't want to waste time to see something that, you know what I mean? If you go and waste the time 1-2 days, then you want to see something completely different that you can't see where you're at, right? It has to make, and Nusa Penida is not making a big difference.
Go to the neighbouring islands of Nusa Senegon and Nusa Lembongan, and I recommend spending about 3 days there, but you'll probably want to stay longer than that, to be honest. Now, the best place is to go back onto the main island and go onto the bottom southern bit of Bali.
Yeah, where I am.
Kind of weird shape.
Where I am.
Bottom, and this is
That's where I am. Let's see what this asshole has to say about where I am. I'm very curious what misinformation is coming now.
And I recommend spending your last few days here, maybe 4 days, because there is so much to do. If you like surfing, it's a great place to surf. The cliffs, the beaches are beautiful. And
yeah, so why would you go the last day there, boy? Because you like to party and you're young, you should say. For young people, Canggu is good. But for people that are over age 30, that area, what you're showing now, is good. Where I'm at. Moron, kid.
Cool place in Bali. Now, number 7 is a quick one, and that is the offerings on the ground. Please don't step on them. Try to stay away, because it is a religious thing that they do.
Yeah, that's why I told you. They waste so much time every day, 3 times a day. This. It's nice and everything, you know, and it's very traditional, but it's just so much time input, you know. I think it's a lot of time input. If you calculate just how much time of their lives they spend praying, if you really calculate it, we're talking about years, you know, not just sleeping, but years praying. It's crazy.
The gods. If you didn't know, then Bali Island itself is actually Hindu, whereas the rest of Indonesia is predominantly Muslim. So that's just something to keep in mind. Moving on to number 8, and that is make sure you bargain. It is not offensive to bargain, it's just how they do it in this part of the world. And you must do it, otherwise you're going to be spending a lot more money than you should be. For example, I was bargaining for the ferry ticket, and for each person one way, he said it was 600,000 each. And I managed to bargain that down to 400.
You have to always, but yeah, you have to bargain. They always will try to rip you off. It's not a good thing. It's not a nice thing to say, but they will always try to rip you off. They will always try to rip you off. Unless you go, you know, to Nusa Dua, where I am, where the management and the people there are foreigners, so the staff have to adapt to that mentality and not rip off, and that's the difference. But he's a kid, you know, he went to the places where you get ripped off, of course.
1,000 each, so you can actually save a lot.
And he looks like a moron, so looking like a moron, of course he gets ripped off easier. They're like, oh my god, what an easy target, look at this fucking moron.
Money. This was like a $12-15 saving, so make sure you bargain. Now, number 9 is when to go. If you've been to a tropical part of the world, you probably know there are 2 seasons, dry season and wet season. And when you go, probably will make quite a big difference. Dry season in Indonesia is between June to September, and wet season is from November to April. But honestly, take that with a pinch of salt. When I was there in July, it rained so much, but when I was there in 2018, it hardly rained at all. One of the advantages of going in wet season though is that things will be cheaper, like hotels, flights, etc. So take advantage of that. Moving on to number 10, and that is try Indonesian food. Now, if you're from the Western world, you probably haven't had Indonesian food, and it's not really that well known there. But honestly, it is so good. Amelia and I absolutely loved it. One of the good things is that there's lots of vegetarian options. There's this thing called tempeh, and it's like a soybean, and honestly, it is so good. And one of the things
it's not like a soybean. It is soybean.
Obviously, the classic dishes are like nasi goreng, mee goreng, which is fried rice and fried noodles. You can get this pretty much anywhere, and it's always really, really cheap. Now, one of the things, Indonesia is quite well known for its spicy food, so make sure you tell the waiter that you probably don't want that spicy, or just say like a little bit, or if I say pedas sedikit, which is like a little bit spicy. Now, one of the things you have to do is try a room. It's basically like a buffet, kind of canteen style, and you can basically choose exactly what you want on your plate. There's a really good one in Canggu, and I'll write it down below. I've just forgotten the name of it. Now, number 11 is trying all the different cafes and restaurants. There are so many different restaurants and cafes, all the quirky, cool ones, but honestly, there are so many, and they're all really good.
Yeah, I had one. I know. I still have it there, but I'm not there. Sad for me, whatever. Please give me some pity. Give me some pity. I need some pity from people.
One of the things they do is add on a 15% service charge and tax, and sometimes you're not expecting it, so it might be a little bit more, but honestly, even though it's Western food, it's still pretty cheap. Now, number 12 is some of the beaches are not as beautiful and pristine as you may think. Some of the beaches around Canggu, Kuta and Seminyak are actually black sand beaches, and
It's true. It is not, you don't always have that blue water and, you know, the clear, you don't. It is true, it's a fact.
not those white sandy beaches you may be expecting. But don't worry, the Gili Islands are where the beautiful white sand beaches are. Also, if you go to the neighbouring islands of Lombok, there is beautiful white long sandy beaches there too. And obviously, Nusa Penida, as I said in the itinerary, you must go there because it's probably got one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, Kitten Beach. Some great beaches on Bali Island itself is in
You can also go to Dreamland. Go say to the taxi driver Dreamland. It's in Jimbaran there around. You don't have to go so far. You have the same beach like Nusa Penida, this fucking moron.
So the beaches down there are really good. So if you want some nice beaches, head down there. Now, one of the things you have to keep in mind for your own sake is that some of the monkeys and the dogs may have rabies.
Yeah.
At the monkey forest in Ubud,
Really
all the
disgusting.
monkeys won't have rabies. So if you get scratched by one of the things you have.
I'm just getting started and I need to save money.
No,
Busy
no,
gave
no.
me the best service for the best price.
Make a YouTube
As a
channel.
freelancer, the $0
Make a
You have to be
YouTube channel.
quite persistent and just say no to things. You can feel pressured to do things or take opportunities or get in a taxi, but if you're not comfortable and you don't want to take it, just say no. Now, if you're going to other places outside of Bali, like Lombok or Java, they will not be as used to seeing white people. We had a lot of children and a lot of people wanting photos with us.
Hello! We're just getting a photo with the boule.
Yeah.
The other thing is, as it is Muslim, a lot of the girls and females will all cover up, so they might not be used to seeing girls and females with more skin showing. It's just something to keep in mind. Now, number
not so
15, there is more
problematic.
to see than just Bali. There's Lombok, there's Java, there's Borneo, there's Sulawesi, there's Flores. There's so many different islands. Indonesia has like 17,000 islands, so you're not going to be sure.
Let's see what these
Hey
even
guys,
say.
here's 10 things we wish we knew before moving to Bali. Hey guys, it's Lloyd Demand here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing 10 things we wish we knew before moving to Bali.
So we've been living in Bali for almost 6 months now. When we first got here, there were a few
It's amazing,
hurdles we had to
these
jump,
people,
a few things
and
we didn't really know.
You know what annoys me? I will tell you. I'm not going to, I have to admit it, because in the end, I'm a person, I will say, it annoys me that I couldn't do something like this. Because I've lived there for so long, and I know the language, and I wanted to show, you know, how I am together, you know, integrating with the locals and how I live with the locals, and it was much more interesting than just watching these travelers. And that's what frustrates me. I wanted to do it so very bad, and my videos would have been much more, but I didn't know how to make videos also and everything. And I saw that nobody views it. So I stopped, you know, I'm like, there's no point anymore. People are not viewing it. But I wanted to make it much, much better. I wanted to, like, behind the curtains. That was my kind of behind the curtains, because I speak the language, you know. These are travelers. They can never ever tell you how it really is, because they're tourists. They can just give you tourists. I can give you information. Like, I could have shown videos, like, behind the scenes of tourism, how it really is, you know, how they live. I made videos, how they live, how they eat, you know. But it was so pointless, you know. It just, fuck it. But they managed to do it. They managed
We
to
wish
do
someone
it
had have told us
with
these things.
this.
We watched a lot of YouTube videos before coming over, but we still feel like there was a few things missing that would have really made it easier when we got here. So we're going to give you our 10 things we wish we knew before moving to Bali.
Gojek, yeah. Gojek is very
know about.
important.
It's
Also,
essentially
Steve, I
Uber.
mean,
You can use Gojek for just about anything. Probably the most important thing you need it for. When you get off the plane, if you have Gojek on your phone already, you can order a Gojek right outside the terminal. It's just a little walk. And don't worry if you only have cash, because you can pay with cash as well. They will ask you for credit card details when you sign up, but you don't need to give your credit card details. You can use all cash with Gojek, and it's been a lifesaver. We use it every day. In fact, we called Gojek here today because it was raining.
Yeah.
You can also get food delivered, shopping done for you. You really can use Gojek for just about anything.
It is true. You have to use Gojek. You have to use Gojek. I
Of course,
agree.
there's
I agree.
restaurants and places that accept credit card or debit card, but always have cash on you because you're going to get stuck. If you're going out for a night, make sure you have plenty of cash to get home or to buy drinks or to pay your bill. Like, I can't tell you the amount of times we've been in a restaurant and racked up a bit of a bill only to find at the end of the night that they don't accept card. It's not like Australia where basically everywhere accepts card. Bring cash with you wherever you go. There's ATMs everywhere, so don't stress too much about it. I have a travel money card that I use so I can get
cash. I
Indonesia
agree.
straight out from my bank account. If you don't have one, that's a good tip. But yeah, just make sure you have cash wherever you go.
And small bills as well. They often don't have change, we find. So getting smaller bills, even going into the bank and breaking down. Even if you give 100,000 and the bill comes to 80,000, sometimes that throws them for a loop. So sometimes you'll have to have exact money or exact change. Just something to keep in mind as well.
Yeah, hold on to small bills.
Yeah.
The thing is, what they didn't say is the people usually act like they don't have small change. That's a kind of how you call it, a spiel of them, a gimmick. They say, no, I don't have change, so that you as a foreigner say, okay, leave it, you know. That's kind of a thing that they do. It's not they have the change, but they don't show you that they have the change. It's amazing how stupid these people are. Seriously.
Oh, stupid.
No, but yeah, it's really, they're stupid. The people have change, but they say they don't have change, so you say, okay, whatever, leave it. But you should say, no, you want the change.
He should know how to speak Indonesian a bit better. Most people do speak English here, which is really handy, but sometimes they'll go into areas.
Saya bisa bicara bahasa Indonesia. Saya tidak mengerti kenapa orang yang mau tinggal hidup di Bali, kenapa dia tak belajar. Lihat orang ini bodoh sekali. Lihat wajah dia. Bodoh sekali. Cewek itu sombong, cowok itu bodoh. Tidak ada otak.
That don't speak much English, and it just really helps being able to communicate with people. So having Google Translate on hand is really, really handy.
Yeah, and like we've used it actually when we had to go to the doctor. It's really handy to have Google Translate because sometimes you don't want things to get lost in translation.
Yes.
When we were sick, we had to we tried to organise an ambulance to come and pick
Steve,
us up.
yeah, also he had an accident. He fell from the bike.
Use it straight from Google.
He was driving the bike and a dog came in front and he hit the dog, but the dog survived. What? Anjing, yeah, he remembers even the word. Anjing means dog in Indonesian. And he hit the dog and he fell and he scraped his whole leg. His whole leg was scraped up. Yeah, and the arm and the leg, it was terrible. And he came home and I was so shocked, you know. He's like, oh my God. And but the thing is that people knew, you know, they knew him because there was no white people in COVID time and everybody knows me. So people helped him, right, Steve? People helped you because they knew you that you were also related with me, right? Yeah, and he was immediately helped and they helped him. It's so nice. That was a good thing. That's a good thing in Bali. You're never without help, you know, you're always never alone there. Me, I was alone because I was, you know, white and I didn't have friends, family. I had my mother, but my mother's not my family. I didn't have, but the thing is, you're never alone. You're never alone. Everybody's so close there and there's so many people, you know, and if you know them and you integrate with them, it's different. And it's good that Steve was helped, you know. Otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. If I wasn't there and Steve fallen, nobody helped him, imagine how terrible the situation.
Yeah, it's really helpful.
Tourist SIM
There is a rule
cards.
when you come into Indonesia and you're planning on staying an extended amount of time. If you plan on using a local SIM card, you're required to register
The
your...
thing is that this you do in every country, not just there. I think I love you today.
Are you reacting on somebody?
Yeah, on Bali, on these
Is Icha there?
Who?
Icha?
In Bali?
Yeah, I heard you talking to her.
No. You heard wrong. But the thing is that there's these people that travel, you know, to Bali, and they're like, I stayed too, and they think they know everything, and they give wrong information, but completely wrong information. Boule, exactly. I can't believe that you remember these things. Steve is smart. He remembers. His memory is very, very good.
Big suckers, they think they know everything, but they still get taken, sometimes probably worse than a regular tourist would.
Yeah, so this we can skip
I
with
am
this.
the eye number
Everywhere you go, you buy a SIM card for the
at
phone.
customs and pay any. We found out the hard way. We didn't actually know.
And
Cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged. Coolers Light. Choose chill.
fortunately, we got it within the first week of us arriving. If you've seen our previous videos, we've talked about this a little bit. Really make sure that you keep your immune system up. We recommend drinking jamu juice. If you don't know what that is, definitely look it up. It's really good for keeping your immune system intact, which helps fight
It's
off
good,
dengue.
but
If your immune
it
system
is
well,
very good,
really
but
have a
whatever.
effect
If you're
on you.
health
Dengue comes
freak,
from a
if you're
certain
health
mosquito. It
freak,
doesn't come around
yeah.
all of them. Predominantly, they hang around stale water. So if you're near the rice paddies or anything like that, a higher chance of probably getting dengue fever. They're more likely to bite your ankles or your elbows.
I had dengue fever 2 times in my life. One time when I was younger and whatever. And one time when I went in to visit my mom, I went for a holiday. I was 27 years old and I was already having my company, and I told my mom I'm coming to visit her. And how old was I? 27. I already had my company. I went to visit her and I planned the trip for 1 month. After the first week, I got dengue fever, and it lasted, dengue fever doesn't go away after 1 week. Dengue fever stays in your system for like 2 months. The first month is terrible. The second month, you're recuperating. So I was there sick the whole time. I was just fucking sick. I couldn't eat. I couldn't move. I couldn't walk. It takes away all your power, this dengue fever. It's amazing. But I tell you, I lost like 10 kilos in that 1 month, or 8 kilos, a lot of weight, converted into pounds if you don't know. And when I came back after that 1 month, I remember I had to get on the plane, and I was still sick, and I couldn't stand up, and my mom had to hold me up, my mom was pushing me, so that I can make the flight. I had to get back to Romania because I had an exhibition in Italy, in Milan, the following 3 weeks. So I couldn't stay. I couldn't extend my stay. I had to work, I already took 1 month holiday, for fuck's sakes. And so I had I had a trade show in Italy, so I couldn't. And my mom pushed me and helped me, and I got on the plane. I managed it. But because of the dengue fever, I lost a lot of weight. And everybody, in Romania asked me, "Whoa, what happened with you in Bali? You came back, like looking like a supermodel, even a little bit too skinny." And I said, well, I did a lot of sports. I didn't tell the people that I had dengue fever. I was like, whatever, let this be at least the benefit, I had I had no holiday, my holidays sucked. I got sick. Let me at least benefit and not ask for pity. Oh my God, I didn't have a good holiday and I had dengue fever and that's why I lost the weight. I said, no, I had such a great holiday. That's why I lost the weight. So I turned the story a little bit around.
We've learned, but make sure that you're using the right mosquito repellent. We were using a natural repellent and it just wasn't strong enough. The best ones to use are Sofel, or just go into the pharmacy and ask whoever's working what's the best one for you to use that they have on hand too.
The best one is Autan. Write it down. I don't understand how these motherfuckers, look at them. They're look at their faces. I don't understand how these people get famous. I don't get it. It annoys me. They're so fucking stupid. Write it down. The best mosquito repellent is Autan. 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 There's no other better one. It's fact. Everybody knows this shit. Autan. How can they not know this and talk about it? If you don't know the information, then don't talk about mosquito repellent, you stupid fucking asshole bitches. YouTube motherfuckers.
To protect you from dengue fever. Also, you're going to want to make sure that you're covered for insurance. If something does go wrong, insurance. We will leave the link in the description.
That is normal. That's not to Bali. That's just everywhere, you stupid people. That's not just for Bali. That's everywhere when you travel, morons.
If you're interested, it's super affordable.
Blah, 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 blah. I hate these people. They're, for me, grifters. They're not smart. They're not giving accurate information, but they're traveling, making YouTube channel because the people are so stupid. They watch, but they're not doing a good job. I'm sorry, they're not doing a good job in what they're doing. They're doing a terrible job. Terrible job. Giving misinformation and talking, and look at them with their microphones and their faces there. What is this? What is this? Smug assholes. That's what it is. Smug assholes that are stupid and pretend to be smart. But Somehow they manage on YouTube, so what the fuck can I say?
That or a tour. Generally, everything is negotiable. They're going to give you the price which they know is the highest price they can probably get, and they understand that you're going to come back to them with another price. Usually, if they offer you a price and you just say, no, I don't want it, they'll ask you, how much do you want it for? In other words, like, they're expecting you to negotiate.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind, but obviously things like when you're shopping at big retail shops or restaurants or bars, don't go in and try and negotiate the price of a beer or something like that.
Yeah.
WhatsApp. Yeah, WhatsApp is
So
important.
WhatsApp is widely used in Bali.
So WhatsApp, isn't that internationally used? Why, what's in Bali? It's everywhere. From what I know, WhatsApp is everywhere international. I use WhatsApp also since a long time, but with everybody around the world, not just Bali.
It's the biggest communication tool here. Unlike in Australia and mostly in Canada,
Australia.
people use just Messenger through iPhone or text messaging. That's not the case here. WhatsApp is everything. We don't even really have credit on our phones to be able to use them regularly. We pretty much just use it for data.
Use back home, but just like WhatsApp, it's pretty much the main way people transfer money to each other and pay for either goods. Main way money changes.
I want to show you something else also.
Quality hair care products. If you're fair like me, my hair actually started falling out, so I highly recommend something like Olaplex or speaking to your hairstylist.
Oh my god, guys! Did you hear on her vacation in Bali, her hair fell out? So please be sure to take the right shampoo with you. What the fuck? What the fuck? And you want me to look and 6.3k likes alone, 317k views, and this is what people watch? Morons like this that give misinformation, are not even pleasant, are not funny, and talk bullshit. You please take the right shampoo with you, because I'm fair and I'm white fair, and my hair fell out. Guys, it was a terrible life. The things I'm going through. Assholes. Okay, this is the word. This is the thing why I like watching YouTube. It disgusts me at the same time, but I can't look away because I want to see these people. Will this? How long will this exist? Like, this is such bullshit. I remember when in the 80s and the 90s, when we just had TV and we had good shows and good entertainers, and everything was kind of, but now everybody can do what they want, and there's a lot of idiots that watch, this. I feel like writing to these people and writing them, hey, you made this, this is not right, this is not right, this is not right. I live there, and I'll tell you, and I can prove it to you that you're wrong. But I hate it when people give misinformation and then they become famous from it. And they look like motherfuckers like these also, on top of it all. On top of it all. Like, fuck that. Fuck the world, like, this is stupid.
Before coming over, if you don't want your hair getting completely destroyed, getting a good body moisturizer as well, that's really hydrating, really helps.
Yes, get a good body moisturizer. When you go to Bali, that's everywhere. You do that in general in life. You have a moisturizer, you stupid bitch.
Will mention, if you're planning on swimming in pools when you come, in some pools, the amount of chlorine is quite high in them.
God,
so if
this is a sensitive fucking bitch. My hair, my skin, chlor. Fuck off. Don't go traveling. Stay home pampered, you stupid bitch.
Want to prevent your hair from turning green like mine did, definitely wet your hair before you get into the pool so your hair doesn't absorb all the chlorine. It was a nightmare and it costs money to get it fixed. I know many other people have had this issue happen to them, but that's the hack to make sure it doesn't happen to you so you can still enjoy the resort or the pool that you're at. Make sure you wet your hair before you get into the pool.
Just as a bonus, one last thing we wish we knew before we got here, how good the local food is.
Yes.
And how nice the local people are.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to go to local warongs. I know we were scared at first. We heard stories about barley belly and going to the markets. We're actually told by a couple of locals not to eat at the markets because we get barley belly. But once we started venturing out, we found that the food was really good. We haven't had any issues being sick. I don't know, maybe we don't have sensitive stomachs, but
I usually do, so that's why I was very surprised, and I was very, very timid when we first got here about eating anything sort of that had been sitting out or anything, but we eat Indonesian food probably 75% of the time now, and my sensitive stomach, I've been fine. So it really makes local people's day when you venture out from the expensive or Western restaurants. Just to even go in and try it one time really, really makes them happy.
Yeah, some of the dishes do contain a lot of MSG and oil, but you can find healthy options on the menu as well, so don't be scared to try that.
We hope you guys have found this video helpful in some way. If you have, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Check out some of our other videos. Follow us on Instagram, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye. This one's for my ski makers, my dream chasers.
I feel like writing a comment. No, I'm not gonna bother. I want to show you something else. Where's my history? That I also find abnormal. Oh god. Or this one. Look at this one.
Worms that will basically go into those lymph channels and will clog them up.
Look at this one.
So I have a lovely young lady.
So I want to ask you something, yeah? Me. I want to ask you something. Why can't I see the chat anymore? So it's like this. This is a doctor, Anthony, an MD. And I understand, though, that also even Trump has his own YouTube. And these people of, everybody wants to have a YouTube channel and speak out. And why not make extra money if you make good content? I get it. I understand that. But you still have the name as a doctor, right? So you must act like one and must present yourself as one. Not like a fucking stupid YouTuber, correct? You must draw the line. Okay, I'm doing YouTube, but I'm still a doctor. Correct or not? Look. Anthony, MD, the holistic. Look. Right here. And then now. Look at his thumbnails. The thumbnails. Look. Look at the face that he makes. Now there are other creators that make thumbnails like this, you know, with But do you need it necessary? Are you so desperate that you're going to degrade your status and your title by showing yourself as a stupid YouTuber doing the same shit like the stupid kids and YouTubers do? You can still make your content, keep it. Why do you feel the need to put thumbnails like that? It just shows that you are desperate and very, very eager for the YouTube. Otherwise, you would not feel the need to make these kind of thumbnails if you're a doctor with a degree and a serious man. You know what I mean? Just this, it's disgusting. Look at this face. Oh, oh, oh. And now let's go look. It's just for me so stupid. Look at this face. Why you need to feel the need? Just leave your face out of the thumbnail. What about that? You don't have to put your face in the fucking thumbnail unless you have some other intentions, you know. You can just make your content and do. But no, they're desperate, you know. Like I said, you're a doctor with a degree. Why do you feel the need to make yourself look like a moron with the thumbnails? You look like a fucking moron in the end of the day. And that's a fact. So explain me that. Explain it to me so I understand. Well, I make these thumbnails because I find it funny. It's for me. Like, give me some reason why someone would make a thumbnail like that when they have a title.
So I have a lovely young lady. She was involved in motor vehicle.
Where is
worms
this one?
that will basically go into those lymph channels and will
Let's
clog
see
them
how
up.
he reacts.
Changed.
Food has been the greatest source of comfort in my life as far back as I can remember. But I remember my weight gain really started when I was 5 or 6.
I tell you, I hate these fake people. I can't stand it, you know. These fake people, it's so terrible. For me, they're like, I don't know how to call it. They're like not real people, you know. They're really, for me, like, they're fake people. They're not real people. They have no character, no personality. They're just washed up, you know, and completely fake. They have faked so much in their life, their personality and their ways of being, that they don't have a character in their own. They lost that along the way because of all that fakeness that they, and this is one of them, I find, you know. And they're narcissistic. And let's see.
My parents were divorced, and I was already around 150 pounds when I was 7.
Adverse childhood experiences, otherwise known as ACEs, are basically traumatic events that can occur during a person's childhood. And studies show that children who undergo a lot of adverse childhood experiences have a much higher risk of eating disorders, and specifically binge eating disorders. And there was a study that did show a correlation between parents getting divorced when you were a child and eating disorders as well.
So it was like this negative cycle that got worse when I got into high school, because I got up to about 400 pounds before I dropped out of school when I was 17.
So traumatic childhood experiences do have a correlation with binge eating disorders and other types of eating disorders like anorexia and bulimia. But we don't really know exactly why those are connected in the ways that they are. But we do know that people who have binge eating disorder, and we'll see if this is what she has, do have the highest rates of ACEs in their history.
In order to make money, I chose to start fetish modeling. So I have a setup in my apartment where I can film myself eating, and I eat for people.
Well, this is a new one for me. I am not a big fan of watching other people eat, and especially ASMRs where people are eating and you're listening to their mouth make all of these sounds. I mean, it just, honestly, it kind of grosses me out. But apparently there is kind of this niche of people wanting to pay money, I guess, to watch people eat food and listen to them. I don't get it.
I just eat what I want, and they pay for it as long as I film it. So that's how I make a living and keep going. And it makes me feel appreciated. So I'm happy to do it.
Doctor, I don't get you. I don't get you. Why do you make the thumbnails that you make? Explain me this, doctor. Why are the thumbnails so stupid when you don't need that to act that way? You're not a fucking YouTube kid.
A very novel way to make a living, being the size that she is and unable to do other types of jobs. Now, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Do you like watching people eat? Do you like to listen to these sounds of people's mouths chewing and gurgling and snapping and all that type of stuff? I mean, it so grosses me out, but let me know what you think in the comments.
Thanks, America. Hi. Skin has been a big problem right now. My right side is bigger. It's so full of fluid that the pores themselves are just weeping fluid.
So why is she saying that her pores are weeping fluid if she's basically overweight? Well, it does sound like she has lymphedema. And lymphedema is a condition where you can get backflow of the lymph vessels. Now, lymphatic fluid basically is protein-rich fluid that goes through its own kind of channels through the body. And this is also where immune cells basically go through that are separate from our actual blood vessels. In certain conditions, this lymph fluid can kind of build up in certain parts of the body and cause that area to swell up. In extreme cases, you can get elephantiasis, where you can get actually large masses of the body just filled with fluid, and that fluid can just seep out even through the skin. Now, this can occur in people who are exceedingly overweight, like in Samantha's situation, where the actual weight will cause those lymph channels not to be able to move fluid. In developing countries, lymphedema is most commonly caused by parasites. You can actually get worms that will basically go into those lymph channels and will clog them up, causing parts of the body to swell excessively. And you may have seen photos.
So you see, that's the thing. He is very smart, but it seems to me like an actor, like an actual doctor would not have this kind of personality. You understand what I mean? And it's just so confusing for me. I'm thinking, is this fake or is it not fake? Is this fake or is it not fake? Do you understand? You get me or not? Because a normal doctor, he seems smart, he knows the information, but a normal doctor would not have the time for this YouTube shit. He'd be like, fuck man, no, I'm not doing it. Like, he would, because a doctor has a different, they have serious, they don't have, you cannot switch, you cannot combine such a serious profession, you cannot combine it with entertainment. Or it's the profession or entertainment. And this guy's trying, I don't know, just doesn't make sense to me. That's where I go to questioning, is it why can't I see the chat? Oh, here. Is it fake or is this really a doctor that's like being looking also like an actor and making those kind of thumbnails, you know? The thumbnail he should have is no, not his face. He doesn't need to put his face. Why? He can have his face as profile picture. That's enough. If he wants to put his face, then serious, like a doctor, not with like a face like, oh, like just like a kid, like a stupid YouTuber. Like, Ilya, I'm very shocked that you even asked this question. The answer is very logics.
Of people from developing countries where they can have, let's say, a huge leg because that leg's lymph channels have been clogged up, literally, by worms.
So they just recently put me on a 2,100 calorie a day diet.
But you're still eating around 10 to 12,000 calories a day.
She is in the hospital and she's eating 10 to 12,000 calories a day. I mean, the first question is, how does she get so much food while she's in the hospital? And 10 to 12,000 calories, that is literally 10 Big Mac meals every single day. That is a ton of food. Would you like to look 5 or 10 years younger, but you don't want to go under the knife or needle? Well, what if I told you that you could use your body's own natural regenerative abilities to turn back the clock in a major way? Yes, it's a process called autojuvenation, and it's the culmination of 20 years of me being a holistic plastic surgeon. I revealed this groundbreaking approach.
What do you guys say? Do you think that we should go for it? Do you think that he speaks reality? I'm gonna try it. Oh shit, that's amazing. These people try to make money in America. I've seen it. Everybody's so fake and nice, you know, and but everybody, they try with the system, you know, and with the fakeness and manipulation and to make money. It's so crazy for me. It's so crazy for me. And no, this is normal. This is okay. No, this is normal. No, it's so crazy for me. It's like you're really living among zombies. I'm not joking with you. It's really, everybody's so fake and it's crazy, you know. It's just crazy for me. The fakeness just is too much.
In my new book, Younger for Life. In this step-by-step guide, I show you how, through simple changes in diet, activity, and skincare, you can reap huge changes in your skin and look younger than ever before. I teach you how to reverse the aging process by combining intermittent fasting with autojuvenation promoting foods. A simple skincare routine that can keep your skin looking young and healthy for the rest of your life. Best practices for sleep, exercise, luxurious thick hair, beautiful teeth, and mindset. Everything you wanted to know about non-surgical treatments like Botox, fillers, red light treatments, and much more. And a simple 3-week program to jumpstart your autojuvenation process to look at.
The reason is because it works for YouTube. I would argue it because of human psychology to get people interested in the video. Completely right, Ilya. That's the whole point. And the thing is that if you're a serious doctor, why? It just seems that you are not ethical and money greedy. That you act like a kid and you degrade yourself from your title as a doctor by making such a stupid thumbnail in order to get more views, which equals to get more money. That makes you money greedy, that makes you unethical. You are not respecting the title that many other people that are doctors, maybe they feel insulted when they see shit like this. You insult the doctors that really, you know, try to behave normal and serious, because I'm sorry, me, I would never take this doctor serious. Never in my life. Never in my life. I would think that this is a clown. And that's a fact.
And feel amazing. This is the book other plastic surgeons don't want you to believe.
He has also a book. He has also a book, guys. This is a grifter scammer, not grifter scammer. There's a difference. This is a scammer. Maybe he does happen, but look at his money greedy. Boom, boom, boom. And I don't think that he's so much special, because I think that he's just wanting to be popular and have fame. He should be focusing more on his patients as a doctor, I presume, because doctors usually have a lot of they don't have a lot of time. The time that they have, you know, they need to use for their personal life or patients. They don't got time for YouTube crap like this. And to write a book and give me a break. Haha. Scammer.
Keep you out of their offices. Check it out at autojuvenation.com and receive a ton of free gifts, including a $30 gift certificate for skincare and supplements, a companion recipe book, and much more. Why wait to turn back the clock? Please order Younger for Life at autojuvenation.com. The link is in the caption below.
You'll lose 10 to 50 pounds.
Ilya, hey Ilya, nice to see you, by the way. I don't know if we've met, but you make nice comments. I would rather critique his words. Does raises good points. He does raise good points, but I see your concern that he wants to get money from YouTube. Yeah, as a doctor, I think to myself like this. As a doctor, you don't have much time for YouTube, number one. And number two, as a doctor, you already make pretty good money, right? So on YouTube, you can do it as a side thing, but you don't have to. It's obvious that he is pushing it, flexing it. That's the right word. Flexing it, this and this. And I don't like that. I would never trust a person that is like that, because I would consider them immoral and unethical. You know, everybody wants money and money is important, but you know, to a degree. There's to a degree where it's you're still a respectable, nice person. How you call it? Appealing person, but if you become like that, so scamming and money greedy, and you think people don't notice your fakeness, then you become just, you know, disgusting and gross, and I don't know. But that's my opinion about these people. They become delusional, and it's, of course, you're not pleasant. Nobody wants to work with a person like that. Narcissistic, fake, and scammy. Narcissistic, fake, and scammy. Fuck it. Who wants to work with a person like that?
Over the next 2 months, This is going to be very easy if you stick with the 1,200 calorie diet, okay?
Okay. One of the things that Dr. Now often does with his patients is he puts them on a lower calorie diet and really gives them a short-term challenge to see if they can get themselves to lose a little bit of weight before he considers doing major surgery. Although a lot of people think that bariatric surgery is a cure-all for weight loss, it really is not. And if you're not in the right mind and you're not willing to change your lifestyle and your eating patterns, you can eat through bariatric surgery. Yes, you can take a...
This is the problem that Quirky Rosie has. Quirky Rosie blames all doctors because in the end she doesn't want to change her lifestyle. She's shoving herself. She shows and she's talking that she's losing weight. She shoves in herself protein powders and all that crap. It is ridiculous. I understand if you want to lose weight and everything, you can eat. There's no problem, but eat the right thing. I had so many weight loss that it's just eat. You can eat whatever you want. Not whatever you want, that's wrong. You can eat how much you want, that's right. You can eat how much you want, but eat the right thing. I would just boil a big, and it's sugar. Vegetables are carbohydrates and sugar, but it's healthy carbohydrates. You don't eat anything else. Just boil a big pot of vegetables and some meat, chicken meat usually. Chicken, sometimes I would put some beef meat, and make a kind of soup. And the whole day you can go to that pot and nibble on a little bit of this veggie, a little bit of meat. And it's tasty and it's saturating and you lose weight, but you're not allowed to eat some bread or anything else. You can put some salt, some powder condiments, salt, garlic powder, no problem. Or even real garlic if you want. But no other things. But yeah, these people, they blame the doctors like Rosie does, but in the end they don't change their own lifestyle.
Stomach that, let's say, has been reduced down the size of a golf ball in the case of a gastric bypass, and you can eat enough gradually that you can expand that stomach almost back to regular size for some patients. And so to put a patient through a short-term challenge like this really helps Dr. Now to determine, is it worthwhile going through this huge invasive operation? Are they going to be successful, or do you need to make some changes in their life first before you actually make those big decisions to have surgery?
Today I'm home after being in the hospital for a while. The positive thing is that I'm able to order anything that I need or want, or it's comforting to me.
Oh no, this does not sound good. Maybe she's gonna order a reasonable amount of food from takeout. Let's see.
I would like chicken strips, 4 orders of street corn, just house barbecue flavor ribs, mushroom Swiss burger, fries, strawberry lemonade, and then a molten chocolate lava cake.
That was just her order. So unfortunately, Samantha does not appear to be doing very well with restricting her diet to try to get herself healthier and lose weight. What's going to happen next? I mean, this is not a good situation for her at all. So to make matters worse, there's a global pandemic that involves your lungs, and she's stuck in the hospital. Now, keeping her in the hospital and isolated, hopefully, was probably a really good thing, because if Samantha got COVID-19 back then, especially that Alpha or that Delta variant, and it went to her lungs, which it obviously did in the vast majority of patients, that probably would have killed her. And so the fact that it sounds like maybe they quarantined her and hopefully prevented her from getting COVID-19, that probably saved her life. Typically, gastric sleeve operations are performed after a patient has made major changes to their diet and their lifestyle to be able to be successful after this operation. Because like I mentioned earlier, you can eat through a bariatric surgery. Now, during a gastric sleeve surgery, you literally will remove or cut out a portion of the stomach, reducing the size of the stomach to about the size of a banana. And because of this, you get full quicker, and then you therefore eat less food and hopefully lose a significant amount of weight. I've never really heard of it being used in an emergency situation like this, where somebody really just can't stop eating, and people can't stop giving her excessive amounts of food, and then you use this operation basically to save her life in an acute situation. This is the first I've...
Blah, blah, blah. Okay. The point is that... the point what I wanted to make is about the thumbnails. If you're a doctor, like, you have to pick, or you want to be an entertainer or a doctor. What I presume, I think that I cannot imagine looking at him on YouTube and thumbnails. I cannot imagine that he's still in practice. I think that he just said, okay, I did my experience, and now I want to be a YouTube star. I cannot see him doing both. I cannot see this guy going right now in the hospital operating, and then later on, after some hours, making a show like this on YouTube. I cannot. Me, in my head, I cannot see it happening. But if you think that that's the case, okay, I think that or you gotta be a doctor or you gotta be an entertainer on YouTube. You cannot do both. But that is my opinion, and I have the right to my opinion. I don't know who is Dr. Mike or Dr. K. Is there anyone live? We check my Dr. K. Hecata's daughter. Let's see what she's doing. Yeah, I'm sniping. I'm just curious. Me, I'm just curious to what she's covering. Foodie Beauty and MFW on panel and MFW in playing games. I remember this. So she is just repeating old videos and old content. This is what she's doing. Repeating old content and trying to be interesting, throwing in her jokes. Good for her. As long as the chat works, you know, why not? If people are happy, but I'm not impressed. That's my point. I'm not impressed with this content as a creator. Not impressed at all. Pretty unoriginal. Pretty sad. Pretty unoriginal. But hey, Kata's daughter, you know, your mama likes her and they like each other and whatever. Let's just leave it at that. 62 people watching. Pretty good. 91 minutes. 29 likes. It's not bad, but I told you it's because all the people are bored and they need places to hang out. They will not hang out in my chat because they do not like me. That's it. They do not like me because I point out the hug box. I point out the your mama thinks he points out the hypocrisy, but hey, I point out the hypocrisy of his hypocrisy. So I'm a little bit above, I believe. And I have the right to believe what I want. You know, it's my life. Who do you have in the chat here? Aniara, of course. That is mod for your mama. Little gangs. They make little gangs, hug boxes, but they say, no, we don't do that. No, we don't. Fuck off. You all do that. Losers that you are. Because don't have in the real world, no. Or they cannot get any validation, recognition, attention. And they become here attention thirsty and want to be somebody. Be somebody in real life, you motherfuckers. Don't be somebody on the YouTube, losers that you are. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, just a sub commented. I have nice people. I love it that I have my channel is growing, my lovely people. Slowly, but you know, things that grow slowly and gradually, they're consistent. It's good like that. And my channel is growing and I have the right people. The people that are, they know the people that are not up like my level of thinking, they don't bother to come anymore. They gave up with trolling and all that shit, and that's why the people that really are smart and really have what to say and like me and they know that I'm not wrong in much I say, they now come around because they have got space and I like it. It's much better and much more elite. We have an elite club. If I ever make memberships, which I will not do, but if I ever could put that name, you know, like everybody does, you know, this club, I would put mine, the elite club. So this is what she's doing. She's covering old material. She's not even commenting. Let's see how she reacts.
Oh my god. Yes, Adiara.
She doesn't react much. Reads out comments. Basically, she's just hosting the chat for the morons. That's what she's doing.
While she was doing this. Do you see all the fuck that he gives about her? Wow.
She is just giving a place for the losers and the morons to have some place to hang out and be entertained. So I'm moving out. There's no reaction. There's nothing going on. It's just repetitive old foodie beauty content. I am not impressed at all. What is Kaya saying? Hey, let's check it out. Kaya. Going live. All right. We have what to do. Come on. We got what to do. We got Kaya going on in the house. Wow. This is perfect timing. I have to even change the title of my video. Of course, she puts the picture of the dogs, you know, to get sympathy. Kaya, I missed you so much. I'm glad that you're coming around. She missed not she missed, but she needs the. Hey, Tiny Fairy. She's doing fine. She's with Steve. I'll show you in a minute because we're waiting for Kaya now. Kaya Simons. So 10 minutes. When did you write this? 1 hour ago. Going live. Oh, she should be live. Oh, let's check it out. Check it out. Did we miss? Oh, she's live. Come on. Let's go. Kaya.
Not a fan when sheepy. I really got
Kaya.
with it, you guys.
How long has she been live?
Is the lighting okay? It's so. Oh no, you're good.
60 minutes. We're perfect. Perfect timing.
Lisa, and I'm sorry, you guys, too. That's why, like.
This is God. God always works. The universe. This is not the God. The universe. The universe is above all the gods. This is the universe. They're like, oh, you need content, Bali? Boom, boom. Here's Kaya Simons. You see how shit works out? Jacelyn Su, I know that you're smart. Do you see how shit works out? Boom, and they give me Kaya Simons. Let's go. Let's hit it. React.
I really don't
Let's react.
keep coming on here
I'll
and being
close
like,
the lights.
ugh. And no,
Let's
Lisa,
close
you're
the
good.
lights.
You are totally good. It's good to decompress. It's good to talk about things. So don't ever feel like when I said that a while back about people trauma dumping, I'm not going to mention their name, and you guys please don't either. It was a certain person that we had. Please don't mention their name. We're not going to do that. But it was a certain person that we had every night. And no matter what we had going on, no matter what we were discussing, they would just come on and just every night. And I get it. And maybe I sound like that too. But, it's hard to be on here and talk about serious things, because you don't know what other people are going through and you don't know what they've been through. So when this person would bring up, some things all the time, other people would message me and say, I come here to decompress. I've also went through what that person has been through. And when they discuss that all the time, it brings up my past trauma. Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of why I said that a while back. So no, Lisa, you're good. It was just a specific person that would always come in, and I would say, please seek help. Not you, Lisa. They just seemed like they were really having a hard time, and, all the time the same things. And, if you're going through something, I can be there for you, but I can only be there for you, kind of in our fantasy world. Do you know what I mean? So when somebody, exactly, Sheepy. So when somebody seems like they're going through this, and this is kind
Excuse
of
me,
our time,
guys.
and I'm not saying this.
I'm gonna come immediately. Just give Steve some tea.
To be mean, this is kind of our time to get away from our life problems. When they were saying it every day and every night, it just, I don't want to say it brought the vibe down, and I felt like an asshole, but I felt like
you are an asshole. You don't feel like an asshole. You are an asshole. You are. You are an asshole. You are an asshole. You don't feel like one. You are one.
Much for you. They would message me and email me, and I can only, certain topics I don't know about. You know what I mean? Like, certain topics. So, you guys so don't ever feel like, you can speak your mind. It was just, we had just one individual that each day just kind of, I was like, please seek help. So I love you guys. Don't ever feel, like you can't, totally talk about what's going on. Totally. Okay. So hope you guys are doing good. I'm trying to do good. I'm trying to just,
Let's check it out. Let's check it out. It is what it is, isn't it, Kaya?
It is what it is.
It is what it is, my dear. I'm glad that you're back. I missed you. Let's see what you got for us today.
I'm broken and everything's broken and some of us are broken. And
what do you mean? Are we asking for what broken? What are you to broken what?
Okay. That's okay. Exactly, Scout. That's exactly, that was kind of the message that I wanted to send to that person.
Exactly, yeah. I'm close to Kaya, Jace. Jace, I'm close to her.
I don't want to be like, well, you need help, but they were going through something, and I haven't been through
bullshit.
certain things, so and certain things I can only imagine. You know, there's things that, you know, I can only imagine.
Yes,
You know,
for
I've helped
sure.
raise kids, but I've never, you know, lost any kids. Do you know what I mean? I don't have biological kids. So,
Yeah, I also
all right,
don't have any.
let's do it. My, oh my, what a up and down and roller coaster and all around. Talk about health.
Hey, yo, mama, how you doing? I hope your holiday is fine. Also, please report on Kaya, yeah? Not just because I mentioned it first, you're not gonna say anything. I'm just putting it out there. Also, you also must report. You can do it much better than me.
You guys, I just sat back and I've been keeping up, and I'm just like, damn. Excuse me.
Hey, Jace, are you close to me? Look how cool that is. Maybe one day we meet. Doesn't matter. I know Ohio is fucking huge. Everything is so big in America.
And excuse my language, but
Excuse my language. Let's see if somebody tells her that I'm sniping her. I'm curious.
1 minute this,
Can't-
1 minute
let's
that.
check the
And
chat.
I'm not saying that, you know, I'm indecisive.
I don't know.
You know, I'm not going to say that, but
Nobody, no,
come
nobody.
on, you guys. If you had a spouse, whatever your preference is, and
22 minutes. We missed the first 22
I
minutes.
would have to say, you know what? You got to get help. I can't do this with you.
What do you have in the
I'm not
chat?
gonna live
Look
this
at in the
life.
chat.
I'm not going to be cooped up in a bedroom. That's what Foodie's not understanding is. However old Sala is, you know, if he's 29, 30, in his 30s, how old ever he is, you know, nobody, don't get me wrong, I got narcolepsy. I love to sleep more than the next one.
131 people watching.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You know I got a sleep disorder.
131 people. She used to have over 1,000. I remember.
You know, narcolepsy.
2,000, something like that.
But it's summertime, my friends.
Mm.
You know, I wasn't feeling good like 2-3 days ago. My stomach was kind of wonky, and I was like, man, this sucks. It's sunny outside.
Yes,
I want to be outside. This sucks being laid up. Like,
Oh.
this guy is going to get tired of this.
Oh.
And
Yes.
the milk is not milking like it used to.
Kaya, you lost your vibe. You're not anymore as before. You think that you're all as before? No, no. People can smell. People can smell and sense you. You know, we're like dogs. We have also dog instincts. You cannot, you think you can just shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. You know, nobody wants to struggle. But it's just not worth it. It's not worth it, in my opinion.
Jace, if you ever want to meet, you're always welcome. Just so you know, no joke. I'm really not joking. You're always welcome to come meet me. Anytime. Come here and drive. Let me know one day in advance. And I prepare something nice. We won't go on YouTube. We can just meet as people.
And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. This is my opinion and my chat's opinion. We're just discussing these things. I'm not diagnosing anyone. It's just not worth it. It's not. Welcome everybody. Great to see you guys. Oh, never have I ever, man.
Great to see. Welcome. Hey,
I don't
Kaya.
know what.
Kaya, where's the welcome? Come on. Hit it, girl. I need that welcome.
Let's
Come
discuss
on.
that. PetSmart. Let's discuss that. You know, I've always said this. You guys know that I've always said this. Great to see you too, Pam. Great to see all of you, honestly. Genuinely great to see all of you guys. If you guys off topic, talking about the espresso, if you see the International Delights Pistachio Latte, it's fantastic. The creamer, so good. Polybug, we are having some Nescafe Espresso Blonde, and it's an instant espresso. And then I got a Pistachio Latte International Delight Creamer. Guys, we got so many cool drinks coming up. I got the Poppy Barbie collab at the Walmart the other day. I grabbed 2 of them, and some guy came and just grabbed the whole shelf.
Yo, off topic. I'm lucky my ass ain't sitting in the shanker. Yo, I have went through some things, yo. Off topic. Somebody got into it with me at the Dollar General the other day, and honey child. Yo, it's been a lot out here. Whatever you believe in, it's been testing your girl. It's been testing your girl. But you know what? I had to step back, and I was frustrated, and I thought, you know what? I'll tell you all this week. It was
Let's listen. Let's check this out.
Tallulah, some of them, one of my friends, Spooky, said that. Because I had it.
Okay, Jace, do you have my email address? Write me on the email, and we can make any day. I don't care, any day. Tomorrow I have the dentist. Tomorrow I have the dentist, but any day, just write me an email. Do you know my email address?
Girl, I had a thing go down at Walmart the other day. I had 2 things go down last week, and my friend was like, yo, you should go around and buy things and the way that people treat, because...
Hey, Jace, and if you have a car, if you're driving with a car, you can come, and when we can go somewhere, you know, whatever, go somewhere, check some shit out here. And not much, there's anyways not to check out, but drive around, you know, you can take me out of the house, let's be like that. You can rescue me and drive me around for 30 minutes. And then we can come home and hang out at home in the house and play with the cat. And no problem. Steve is okay. It's cool with it. Anytime. Write me email.
I get it, and I do. People are understaffed. You know, stores don't have help. Yes, never ever. But last week, y'all, the universe was testing your girl.
The universe
was testing your girl.
The universe sees you, Kaya. I'm the one that talks about the universe. I'm surprised that you mentioned. Everybody knows that I'm with the universe. Everybody knows it's me. I talk universe shit.
But you got to step back and you got to say, you know, everybody's understaffed, everybody's underpaid.
Let's
you don't
put
know
it
what
up.
that person's
Speed
going
it up.
through at home, but there is a way to treat people. You know,
Yes, the way to treat people is not to scam them.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
And to treat people is not to lie to them and to tell them a whole different story about yourself when you're completely somebody else. That's the right way, Kaya. The universe sees that. You stupid girl, woman.
Remind me to tell you the Dollar General story and the Walmart story. I was like, what is it? What's wrong with me? All right, let's get back to it. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, when I first haven't seen you, Lisa, I want that so bad. I have had to stop myself from buying that brand I showed you guys, if I have put the video up.
No, Jace, don't worry. Steve has no problem. Don't freak out. Don't make it such a... It's like it's not a big deal. It's just we met on YouTube. Steve has no problem. No problem at all.
That pistachio, it's made by Kalia, is it? It's that brand that I showed you, the red apple. Y'all, we got perfumes and skincare racked up to show y'all. We got an Arabic one over here.
We don't have to go out party heavy, you know. We just have some fun, whatever. I'm already too old to go partying hefty. That's the truth. But to look around and whatever, and even if you're close, that's great. And like I said, we can have fun. Don't worry. I'm really happy to have fun with a real person and not just with people on the chat. It would be really cool. I would really appreciate it. I'd be really, really grateful if you come to visit me. I would really be thankful. It would make me a big, big surprise. Steve, I'm going to have somebody coming to visit me.
Here?
Yeah. But not somebody that lives close, 25 minutes.
Really? Who?
Jacelyn Sue.
Who's that?
A person that also is a YouTuber for a long time in Girl World.
Huh.
Girl, female, not male.
Huh. Wow.
Pretty cool, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's cool. She said even if you need to meet her before. I said no, Steve is not that strict.
We have so much cool shit to review. We got high-end, we got drugstore, we got TJ Maxx, we got skincare, we got all kinds of stuff. We got makeup, we got fragrance. You name it. All right. You see the old
Kaya.
espresso's kicking in.
Espresso, yes, of course. I still got my drinks. I'm complaining about money, but I'm still buying bullshit. I'm complaining about money, but I'm still buying bullshit. Guys, you don't need to buy. You know these drinks are expensive. I'm telling you honestly, they're bullshit drinks. Drink water. Or drink vodka. No, don't drink vodka, but drink water.
Never ever, it's not worth it. And
it's not worth it to
it's
buy
just the way that
bullshit.
People, like, when I tell you guys, okay, Kayali, that's exactly what it is. And then one of the Hadids, they made a perfume that I want. It's like this thing and you mix it. Have y'all seen that?
No, because
It's
we
like
don't have money, Kaya. We don't have money like you have money to buy all these perfumes and all these drinks that you buy.
Oil type. It's not an oil, but have you guys seen?
It's expensive. Sounds expensive. You also told us about the cream, and I checked it out. The moisturizer that has no brand name, and it's $85. We don't have the money you have, Kaya. Can you please understand it once and for all? Please.
Like usual. One of the Deeds, I think, made this. What's it called? Oh, I should know this. Anyway.
Jace, nobody's uncomfortable. Nobody's uncomfortable. Write me email. Tomorrow I go dentist towards the weekend, next weekend on a Wednesday or Thursday or something like that.
It's a new perfume type deal. Welcome, Living. Welcome, Beautiful. Welcome, Five. Welcome, all y'all. And listen, I want to say this from the bottom of my heart, and then I promise we're going to move on. I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you. I really, truly do. And
super cool. I'm looking forward, Jace. Thanks a lot. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. You're a nice person. I know you from YouTube, not too well, but I know you enough to know that you're a nice person. That's finished. That's enough for me. And it's not like we have to be best friends. We can meet and have fun, you know, and meet in person. Why not? It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
You know, we'll get back into giveaways, guys. If I can just get through whatever I've got going on, I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, if I can just, thank you, Pam, thank you. But know that I appreciate.
But Jace, before, you know, we will make an agreement. On YouTube, you will not afterwards comment about me. That you promised me this. I trust you, and not that afterwards you say, you know, I met, and you know, in her bedroom I saw this, or you know that actually, her feet don't look as good as she shows it. She puts filters on her feet when she shows her feet on YouTube. Please don't do shit like that. I trust you not to do.
You guys, and honestly, I really do. I know that some of you guys, you know, it's shitty, you know, just.
We don't have money to buy shit like.
Shit about me.
We don't have so much money like you.
You guys, I see there's a lot going on right now.
We have no money like you do.
There's a lot going on right now. And, oh, Sam Zero, that brand, there's so many of those I want to try by that brand.
Yes, but we don't have the money.
Zero, do you know what I'm talking about that?
I don't have the money to think about all this cosmetic shit and all this shopping. I don't have the money like you, Kaya. I'm poor. I'm fucking poor. I don't have the money and the time to think like you about shit like this.
New perfume. It's like a, it's by the.
Thank you so much, Jace.
And it's like these really pretty bottles, and you shake it, and it's got like this moisturizer oil stuff inside. Yeah, I still got the camper. What the Hadids made this perfume? No, that.
And I'll tell you something, Jace. If you like me already from the YouTube, from my videos that you watch and my live streams, if you meet me in real person, you're gonna like me 10 times more. Trust me, you're gonna like me 10 times more. I'm much cooler, because a lot of people write me on YouTube these days that they really like me. I tell you, I get a lot of compliments, and I know the haters hate that, but it is what it is. People discover that I'm actually not. I'm a freaky person, weirdo. I'm a weirdo. But I'm not a bad person. I'm not a stupid person. And Jace, when you meet me in real life, you're gonna see that I'm much cooler than actually I appear on the YouTube. Because on the YouTube, I'm not. You know, I know that I have to control myself a little bit. You know, because many people watching and judging.
That ain't it. I'll have to look it up, guys. Hold on, let me dump this in. Okay, y'all. So, anyways, I just, you know what? Well, let me be quiet. Because
I'm really happy that
there's
finally
so
somebody
much.
wants
There's
to
one
meet me.
person that just
Finally,
cannot leave people
finally.
alone out here that I see.
I'm very
just
honored.
like,
I'm very.
there's
I don't even
different
care
bottles,
about
Lisa.
Kaya anymore with her bullshit and her perfumes, and the money that she spends that she doesn't have.
There's 3 of them. Kind of looks like a. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's gonna drive me nuts.
Yes, this
It's
is
new
such a
little
problem.
Sam's
This is
Arrow.
first world problems. First world problems.
It just came out. No, not that person. Let me be good. Well, that one
Let
too.
me
But
be
man,
good.
there's one person, you guys, that drives me.
That drives
Why, if you
me.
don't like somebody, just
me,
leave it
me,
be.
me, me. It's me. I'm
Leave
sure
it
it's
be.
me. I
Like,
know it's
I was
me.
in somebody's comment section
I
the
know
other
it's
day.
me.
Yes, or Bella. There you go, Sam Zero. Or Bella. There you guys go. Spooky, it ain't even that person. It is a guy, and they just
It's
pluck
not
and
me.
pluck and pluck and
Let's
pluck,
see.
and I'm like,
It's
somebody ain't
not
gonna
me.
get along, or if somebody,
Spooky
they just,
stoners there. Let's see. Spooky
if you don't like
stoners.
somebody, steer clear of them. This person, I was looking in somebody's comment section, and they were just going at somebody, going, then the comment would start, then another person would comment. No,
I
never have
can't
I ever.
see everything.
I'm like, leave the person alone.
Live chat.
It's just they fight, and it's like they hone in on people, and they just won't stop.
I think it's me, but she says it's a
The only time
guy.
I would ever take somebody to court
I
is
think
if
it's
it really
me.
got down to the nitty gritty.
I think it's me.
Like this, just suing shit. That shit is.
She says it's a guy, but I think it's me that I go at people. Don't stop.
That shit is.
But I love it. That's the whole point of my YouTube channel.
What do you not have to do to just leave somebody alone? If
Hey,
you don't
happy
like
dog.
that person, do your own thing.
I'm glad that you're back.
Do your own thing.
I'm doing my own thing. I'm commenting about you.
Yes, you got it.
You do your own thing.
Or Bella, guys.
Oh my god. I hate it when this happens.
It's a little black cat. I mean, it's.
Ah.
I am allergic to cats. I am. The cat now at this point, and I don't, unfortunately, but I.
The thing is, you say do your own thing, Kaya. Why don't you do your own thing? All that you have done on your channel is sniping Foodie Beauty and talking trash about her and then showing crap, that you spend a lot of money on bullshit. That's what you've done on your channel, and you want me to applaud you, and you tell other people to do their own thing. Why don't you do something that's actually respectable, like your own content that you edit? You don't even fucking edit. You've been on the channel for years, and you still don't even know how to use the camera. Look at me. I've been here, and look at how I've started, and look at how I filmed today. I've learned, I've adapted, I've upgraded. What have you upgraded with? With nothing. You have upgraded your channel with nothing. And you tell other people to do their own thing and to be original? Give me a fucking break. Like, for fuck's sakes.
Planting stuff, and I also have another problem. Well, it's really not a problem I need to figure out. I've been attacked by fire ants. This is about the 2nd time on my feet. That's not good, but...
Happy Dove, I don't know where you are. We don't even know each other so well. I don't know you. I thought that you were somebody else for a long time. I thought that you were somebody else. And then after I talked to the person that I thought that you were, the person told me, no, I'm not that person. I was completely delusional with you, Happy Dove. I thought that all this time you were somebody else until like maybe 3 weeks ago. I realized that you're not who I think. So I don't even know who you are in the end of the day, Happy Dove. Honestly. I'm just saying it as it is.
I don't know what's up with me. I've accumulated.
Honestly, I would tell you, I thought that you were pretty genius. I'm telling you, I thought that you were PJ. Happy Dove. I thought that you were PJ, and that's why PJ doesn't talk to me anymore. Because they were upset. For so many months, I thought that I was talking to PJ, Happy Dove, because I saw you also in Foodie Beauty's ex-boyfriend's chat, and in my chat, you're nice with me, you're nice with... I thought, okay, maybe this is, but no, you're not. You're completely somebody else, so I don't know who you are.
A tiny little kitten. Sorry, I can't say it loud because of the dogs. these animals just keep coming to me. So if you want to see this kitten tomorrow, I need you guys' help as far as information goes.
Oh, I need help. I need help. I have animals. I need help. That's how she starts. Tomorrow I'm gonna show a kitten. Kitten content. Kitten content. Wow, Kaya, you are so original. You blow me away.
Till this kitten can find, I can find it a home. I've been giving it. I bought some soft kitten food. The lover comes around once in a while, I've noticed. But I give it water every day and every night, of course.
Of course,
and
okay,
I bought,
blah, blah,
these
blah.
things. You break them in half. And
I give the kitten water every night and every day. Bullshit, bullshit. Like, who says that? Why would you say that? Obviously, you're gonna give a kitten water, you fucking moron.
they're little, like pate. And it's kitten food. But guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a cat when I was young. And, my mom fed it and, did all that. But how long until I can find this cat a home? How long? The cat now at this point is probably a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I say about a week and a half. Yo, I'm really trying to not itch my foot. You guys, fire ants.
It's sweet she's helping animals. I appreciate it. But for me, it's like, it's not an original story. Oh, I have a kitten and I need to find how. She comes back after several weeks. And this is the content that she comes back with. Give me a break. Pretty weak.
I don't wish them things. I don't even step on the mounds, and all of a sudden I'm like, As soon as, about 8 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Okay, so I got a little ways to go here. Okay, well, I got the wet food, 10 weeks, okay, 6 to 8, okay. Well, I'll show you this cat. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what, after I get off here, I'll put a community tab up. It's about this big. My guinea pig is bigger. And yes, I still got Guinness. Guinness is with Grandma, doing great.
Grandma. Let's not forget to mention the grandma, because the grandma brings a lot of viewers. Grandma.
10, okay. Good looking out, you guys. Okay. I am allergic to cats. I am, Sheepy. I am. I don't pick it up, which I don't have to pick it up. I don't pick it up. I feed and water it, and my family loves it. So
Kaya, you still didn't get rid of the habit.
here's the deal. I would keep it, but they're not going to go for it. Simon is harmless. Sugar Bear is harmless, but Bat is just not going to have it. Bat is, so I've been keeping them away from it. I'll show you guys this cat. You guys can help me through the process. It's a little black cat. I mean, it's little, y'all. I mean, it scared the bejesus out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It scared the shit out of me. I was cleaning up some weeds and like going stuff. No, I'll get into this.
Yeah, it's so full of bullshit. She's so full of bullshit. She's just thinking, I need to make content. What do I need to mention? I'm surprised that she's not mentioning Pride Month. Hey guys, did you have Pride Month? Let's attack. She knows the community is cat loving, so let's mention a cat matter. It is also fake. It is just also, bleh, I want to vomit.
I just kind of want to take a load off tonight.
All right.
Talk about what's going on with our girl. And
all right.
Just, you know what I mean? Just kind of take my mind off of things, if that makes sense.
No,
yes,
doesn't make sense.
Like wild
Doesn't make sense.
This ear. Oh, you guys, they itch, but you're not supposed
You
to.
want to take your mind off by bitching about foodie beauty after you've not been online for 3 weeks. It doesn't make sense to me, Kaya.
I can't pick it up. I don't know. I was really, really allergic when I was younger. They say that a lot of your allergies can go away. So I kind of, I got a fan on, Sheepy. I wonder if that's messing with it, you guys. Is the lighting okay? It's so, oh no, you're good, Lisa. And I'm sorry, guys, too. That's why, like, I really don't want to keep coming on here and being like, bleh. And no, Lisa, you're good. You are totally good. It's good to decompress. It's good to talk about things. So don't ever feel like, when I said that a while back about people trauma dumping, I'm not going to mention their name, and you guys please don't either.
Yeah, don't trauma dump.
It was a certain person that we had. Please don't mention their name. We're not going to do that. But it was a certain person that we had every night. And no matter what we had going on, no matter what we were discussing, they would just come on and just every night. And I get it. And maybe I sound like that too. But, you know, it's hard to be on here and talk about serious things, you know, because you don't know what other people are going through and you don't know what they've been through. So when this person would bring up, you know, some things all the time, other people would message me and say, I come here to decompress. I've also went through what that person has been through. And when they discuss that all the time, it brings up my past trauma. Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of why I said that a while back. So no, Lisa, you're good. It was just a specific person that would always
Blah,
come
blah,
in,
blah.
you know, and I would say, you know, please seek help. Not you, Lisa. They just seemed like they were really having a hard time.
Lisa?
And, you know, all the time.
Lisa, I tell you, I don't even know who you are. Lisa, I tell you to seek help. I tell you to seek help. Just, let's see who you are. What did you write? Lisa Banzak. I know you from the community a long time. You've been around here also. You're also a hugbox person, a loser. But I don't want to be mean, but it is what it is. You know, you're not a nice person, but you are pretty stupid. You don't have brain cells. I knew what my hubby liked in a couple days. Blah, blah, blah.
Going through something, I can be there for you, you know, but I can only be there for you, you know, kind of in our fantasy world. Do you know what I mean? So when somebody, exactly, Sheepy, so when somebody seems like they're going through this and, you know, this is kind of our time, and I'm not saying this to be mean, this is kind of our time to get away from our life problems. When they were saying it every day and every night, you know, it just, I don't want to say it brought the vibe down. I felt like an asshole, you know, but I felt like they needed somebody to talk to in real life. I can only be there so much for you. You know, they would message me and email me, and I can only, certain topics I don't know about. You know what I mean? Like, certain topics, so, you guys get, so don't ever feel like, you know, you can speak your mind. You know, it was just, we had just one individual that each day.
Blah,
just
blah,
kind of,
blah,
you know,
blah, 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 blah,
really
blah,
seek
all
help.
right.
So, I
It's
love you
sped up.
guys. Don't ever feel, you know, like you can't, you know, totally talk about what's going on.
Yeah, it is.
Totally. Okay, so, hope you guys are doing
More
good. I'm
sped
trying
up.
to do good. I'm trying to just, you know, it is what it is.
Oh,
It is
we've
what it
been
is,
here.
and it is what it isn't. I'm broken, and everything's broken, and some of us are broken, and that's okay.
Yeah.
The,
Was here.
it's by.
I'm sorry, guys, but we covered this. It was a little bit of a jump.
Oh, I know, never ever, and you guessed it. You were right. At the end of the day, I don't like you. You don't like me. Let's call it a day. But I don't have time to sit and fiddle tit around
This is
about
where
this,
she
that, and the
talks.
other. Do you know what? It's
Where she
just
talks
too
about.
much.
Look, listen.
Me and you are cool now, okay? We used to not be cool, but now that you don't like that person, we're cool. Let's make a little brigade against them. Y'all
Kaya.
have a lot of people that I've been caught in the middle that.
You're caught in the middle because you're good with just saying, and you know you guys have a little clan. What do you think? I don't know. You support Erie Pepperoni? Come on, shut up, bitch. I've seen it. I've been watching it for years. Go lick just saying's ass because she got I don't know how many subscribers, and then support Erie Pepperoni, that is a person under you, your offspring. Shut the fuck up.
This person may be beefing with somebody that I was cool with, and I'm like, hey, I'm neutral here. I'm neutral. Philip, welcome, and I missed you too, love. Good looking out. I mean, I tried it, y'all. These little hearts. Thank you, Philip. Highly appreciate it. All right, y'all. Let me zip it and clip it. That too, Lisa. That is something, y'all, that has got my ass handed to me on a silver platter. Thank you so much, Philip, and thank you all for being here again. Shout out to y'all that are here. Shout out to y'all that replay. Shout out to everybody that's chilling in the back. Thank you guys. You guys know my mouth has got me in trouble. I've never been one to hold it in. I've been wrong.
Not your mouth. Your lies have got you in trouble. Your lies. Not your mouth.
Told you, hey, I'm wrong. I'm going to delete this video, like the thing with Jean and Jen, God rest her soul. When I thought that Jen had struck me and it was the music, I came back on here, I deleted the video, and I said, hey, guys, let me rectify this. I apologize. It was the music. You know, I've
You're
come
so
on here and had to make a
correct.
fool
You're
out of myself
so correct.
numerous times. I'm not afraid to do that.
Yeah.
I can say when I'm wrong and I'm right.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. That's what sucks too, you know, that. Welcome, Nikki. Great to see everybody. You know, I've had people message me and say, you know, hey, I'm in the background, just a heads up. I'm really afraid to chat because I don't want to get kicked out of everybody else's group. And I'm like, damn, dude, I'm sorry. I don't want to put y'all in that situation. That's shitty. That just sucks. That hurts me to my core. I don't want any of y'all to ever feel like, just because you like me, you may like me and you may, excuse my language, I don't like the situation of what happened. But.
Yeah, well, what do you mean you don't like the situation of what happened? You don't like that you lied to your audience for years or what? It doesn't mean, what do you mean what didn't you like about it? You didn't like that you got caught. Just say it as it is.
At this point, did that mess me up? Absolutely.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Now at this point, am I glad that it's over? I am.
What do you mean it's over? You're still living with the dude. You didn't say that you're still living with the dude. I don't get it. What's over?
I really am. It's a weight lifted off my back almost.
Yes,
Not almost,
yes.
it is. So, all right, y'all, let's get into it. And like I said,
okay.
man, things are a lot
Let's
right now.
get into it. All right, let's skip all my bullshit and let's go back to the usual crap.
Do you, in here, in other chats, in real life, do you? Life is too short. You don't know what tomorrow holds. Fuck, we don't know what the next hour holds. But I've realized a lot through this whole house experience. Actually, I've realized a lot through the last couple years. You guys would see, yeah, I'm still the collector. But, perfect example, and we're going to get into food.
Listen. I'm still look, she's trying to explain herself. She's trying to explain herself and her shopping addiction. I'm still the collector. No, it's the wrong words. It's not I'm still a collector. It's I'm still the shopping addict that I am. That is what she means to say.
Yeti cup. She contradicted her. I can't believe, guys, people come on here with these Stanleys and these cups. 2 days later, she comes up, look at my pink Yeti cup, guys. Where is it? Nowhere to be fucking found. Then you come on with another water bottle the other day. So you talk about consuming, but you don't even take care of your stuff. And it's people like you, the reason why our landfills are filled up, because you...
And you buy and buy and buy, also shop and shop and shop, and then complain about poverty.
You don't donate, you don't give away, you don't use your recyclable cups, and you buy more and more and more. So it defeats the purpose. You could have said, call a church, call a society and say, hey, I'm moving out of this house. I don't have the mental capacity, or I'm too lazy. I don't want to mess with it. She could have called somebody to go through that house. Some of those things were savageable. Now, the clothes, the bedding, none of that stuff. But some of that stuff could have been savageable. What dishes were clean, but some of that could have been savageable. Some of that could have been savage.
You could have checked with what you're doing and checked that your husband, boyfriend, whatever he is giving shelter to minors, and said, dude, don't rent out any places to minors. You could have told him, don't have any minors around. Did you do it? No, you didn't do it. So why are you telling Foodie Beauty or other people? Are you crazy?
Savageable and said, have an organization come in and they can have this stuff. But I can't
Just like me. I did it what I had. I was hinted, young girls, but I did what I was right. I took the decision and said, make sure 18. I got 19 years old, and that was one time 20 years ago. Still, I don't like it. But you can do things. Did she do anything against the minors that he was soliciting, or what do you call it, facilitating or housing? No, she didn't do anything, but she could have done something. I made sure to not do the wrong thing. Like, it's still wrong, but I made sure no minors.
Because I have stuff some of the stuff I haven't even seen in forever. I mean, I've got stuff this vase, for instance. I had this tucked away. Well, I was coming on yesterday, my flowers were dead. But I haven't seen this vase in probably 5 years. It was tucked away in a kitchen cabinet. I mean, I have stuff that I've had my whole life. I just can't imagine being like, oh, I'm out the door, grabbing a suitcase, toodaloo. Who does that? Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Polybug.
Welcome,
all right, welcome, y'all. Let's do
welcome, welcome.
Let's talk about, so somebody had mentioned, now I promise I'm going to stay on topic. I know I went left, but I just really feel like I'm at a good place. And you know what? At first I was all shitty about the house situation, and now I'm like, I wake up every day, I can breathe. Literally,
well, that's great. Well, that's fantastic. Why are you talking about it?
I'm just like, you know what? I'm not tripping. Like, life is going to work itself out. It may take a minute, but just have faith. Whatever you believe in, just have faith. You know, it's a wild world out here. And I'm just grateful to be sitting here with y'all, having a little cup of coffee, have what shit I got, and I'm cool with that. I'm good. I'm good with that. You know, I'm good. I've learned a lot along the last, year. I don't need everything. I don't need every clothing drop. I don't need every crock. I don't need every cup. I don't need every perfume. I don't need every makeup.
You see, she's admitting to her shopping addiction here. I don't need this. She has a shopping addiction. And she doesn't want to admit to it. But basically, indirectly, she's admitting to it. Do you guys not see this?
Consuming. I was consuming.
You see?
Too much. And I still consume, but thank you, regret. And that is the thing. I've always said that too, Lisa. Everything does happen for a reason, and I'm a firm believer of it. Some better than others, unfortunately. Some reasons it may take us a minute to understand. Some reasons we may never understand. But I needed to get out of there, and I've been saying that forever. But to roll into foodie it's just to the point. It's like, Sala must, and I'm going to say this, and I know a lot of y'all think this, and it's going to sound like an asshole move, but
She can't even talk. She
Buddy
can't
must
even
really
react
react,
because
that's
she
all I have
knows
to
she's
say.
such a
Because,
hypocrite.
you guys, seriously, everybody likes a day
Seriously.
down. Everybody likes, a lazy day, wherever you live, the weather,
She's
whether
jealous
it be a rainy
that Foodie
day,
Beauty's
whether it be a
managing
snowy
with her
day,
channel and
whether it's just
making
me, you're not
money,
feeling the
and
greatest,
she's
you say, you know
not.
what, I'm not feeling great
And
today.
she can't
I'm going to get a
benefit
cup of
from
soup,
it
I'm going to
anymore
kick back,
as
relax,
before.
throw on the TV, throw on YouTube, shut my phone down, ignore the world, and just have a lazy day. But Buddy is going to get sick of that every single day. I love a good lazy day. I'm not going to lie to you. But that dude is 30 years old, in his 30s, whatever his age is. You guys, what do they have to talk about? Hey, what'd you think of that show I just watched with you? What? I noticed something, I think it was yesterday or the day before. It was a live stream. Or maybe it was a video. Maybe it was the Wendy's.
Look what I
Okay,
make,
it was the
Christy.
live stream after the Wendy's. Exactly, Sock, exactly. So it was the live stream
Let's
after
see
the
if I have
Wendy's.
whipped cream.
And somebody said, does Sala like Wendy's? And she said, Sala likes, Wendy's, don't quote me, but basically she said, Sala likes Wendy's, it's okay, but he prefers things more like fried chicken and what else? And I'm thinking, what else? You've been with this person long enough. I know what some of my friends and some of my best friends' favorite foods are. What do you mean, what else? Like, she had to think, like, well, what else?
You were talking to your great friends on chat for years. What else did you not tell them? You're the one to talk about that. You're trying to talk about Foodie Beauty deceiving or being untruthful. What else? What about you? What else, Kaya? What were you hiding behind the curtain?
What do you mean, what else? How do you not know?
hypocritical, it's
You've been
amazing.
around this dude for the last year and a half, allegedly every day, and you don't know what else he likes? It's just, and I'm going to sound so mean when I say this, and I know people are going to
You were with Terrence for how long? And how come you didn't know that there was minors that he was giving housing to? How come you didn't know? Tell me, explain me, how come you didn't know that Terrence was housing minors? How come you didn't know? You blame Foodie Beauty that she doesn't know Sala? And what else? What about you, Kaya? How come you didn't know that he was housing minors?
Man, you're an ass. If you watch her genuinely, her mannerisms, she is so pissed off at the world right now. I don't care what she says. She is so snippy.
What about you?
When she said the other day, I don't know how people did not go hammer. Right, beef stew with no beef. Substitute the beef, right, Tam? When she was doing the blood thing, the whole the blood taking her sugar, how they want it. You guys are making it worse. What? How is the chat concerned what people you do have left? They're concerned for you, and you're telling them stop it, stop talking about it. You guys are making it worse. When she said that out of her mouth, I thought, how do you have anybody left? How do you have anybody left? These people are showing genuine concern, and you're telling them stop it, you're making it worse. And then Sala, 2 minutes later, had the nerve to say, stop, guys, positive comments, positive vibes. She doesn't need her negativity, you make it worse. Bullshit. How is what handful of people over there that's left that are genuinely concerned Exactly, Sheepy. I thought, Sully, shut the hell up. I don't think Buddy understands, and I don't blame him. I'm not super good with a bunch of health stuff either. I don't think he understands how crucial things are. And again, I'm not a doctor. She does PetSmart. She does. I really think that she gets a kick out of this shit. That I gotta go shit the other day. Oh, all right, you guys, I gotta go. I've said this before. You don't have to come on here and tell everybody everything. You don't. But I caught something. So she had to go, and it was so...
Hey, Hi Like Groceries, I hope you're doing well.
Update with you. She said you guys are... Oh, Lisa, when she said that, it was late at night. I was chilling in the camper, and I almost turned... I thought, you're lucky I love you guys. I wasn't... If you guys don't know what we're talking about, let's talk about what Lisa just said. When she made a video, the little health update with her being gone, she said...
Hey, Hi Like Groceries, me and Jace, we're going to Jason and Sue. We're going to meet during this week. She lives pretty close. And it's going to be really, really cool. I'm really excited.
You guys are lucky. The internet basically is a negative place. You guys are lucky that I love you, or else I would have came back. Excuse me?
Why did you come back, Kaya? Excuse me? What was your reason for coming back? To show us again what you bought? Or to bitch about Foodie Beauty?
You're lucky that these people are paying your bills, literally. Now back to what I was saying. These shorts, I know I keep moving around and I know it's annoying.
Be careful.
I do not care, and again, this is my opinion in my chats. If your partner was going through what would you not tell them, cut the internet, I'll take care of you. Now, of course, we all know, you know what's going on in our opinions, but Sula's got this business, like she says, and he makes good money. We're living good, Joe. I don't need your money. We're doing good. We're doing fine. We got a new car. We got a beachside condo. We're doing good, guys.
What about you? What about you? Aren't you doing the same thing? I'm so happy, and life is gonna work out. I'm so happy. Aren't you doing the same? Aren't you doing exactly the same thing? And at the same time, yeah, everybody's struggling. But look, I bought this perfume. Kaya, you are ridiculous. Ridiculous is not even enough word for you. Yeah, she's like breezy. Hi, like girl. She's like breezy. She wants to show, you know, look, I lost some weight.
Had to do their addiction for money. Welcome, Trace. I was thinking about you the other day. If your partner had to do basically their addiction for money, and you genuinely love them, and I'm not saying you gotta have a cushiony lifestyle, but enough to pay the bills, why don't you say, throw the towel in, take some time, get yourself together, or hold down the fort. That's why you cannot pay me to think that he is working, period. Now, wait a minute. I'm about to contradict myself. Absolutely, Sheepy. Now, check this out, okay? I don't have any, well, I got my spectacles, but they're in the bathroom. Get your spectacles on a minute here. I thought of something the other day. Wasn't that an internet hole? Who in the hell? You guys know I love stuff, and I love sales, and I love bulk. But for a person that does not clean, who the hell needs 8 to 10 magic erasers? Riddle me this. Stay with me here. Now, I wonder, okay, when she showed the chamois, the little chamois, she said, I bought this chamois, but I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Stay with me, everybody. Is he, remember she said someone cleans cars, someone cleans our car here at the apartment. Is he the car cleaning guy? That crossed my mind. Now, you guys know I love stuff. We all know that. But I'm not just going to say, well, I bought these chamois, guys, and I don't know what for, and it was the week that I had to have, she had a strike. That was this check.
Oh my God, don't talk about other people buying stuff.
Was this month's check. So it crossed my mind. I thought, what the hell is she going to do? She don't clean. What are you going to do with all those magic erasers? Who buys a chamois if they don't need one? A majority of people use chamois for cleaning cars. I thought they got their car cleaned at the apartment.
Kaya, it should cross your mind to make some good content for your channel. What about that? Thinking about that. Not thinking about Foodie Beauty.
A guy goes around and cleans them. But one part of me also thought, is homeboy, would he clean cars? Is he just lazy? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean.
No.
It's like, would he clean cars? So, that crossed my mind. Then, another thing that people were talking about was, The cafe video where she showed her drink going up the elevator. Now, time out. Did you see? The first elevator, it was all glass. It was all see-through. And then the second elevator, that was closed in. I just want to let you guys know that I have I'm claustrophobic and I'm scared of elevators. Well, you didn't say that in the first clear one. That's when is it whistled up in the air. See, I thought that too, Lemon. I was like, well, I thought about that and I thought, would homeboy clean a bunch of cars? Is he lazy? Pam, they tried to do that with the perfume cologne type business, Febreze couch type spray, not perfume type deal. That was too much. I honestly, Pam, that sounds amazing, Tracy. I seen one at the Walmart the other day, and it was like one of those inflatable jacuzzis, and I was like, no, you got shit to worry about right now. Yeah, those look neat as shit. Hold on, y'all. I was trying to. Okay, back to Pam. So, Pam, Foodie first said, and somebody played the clip the other day. I forget who it was. I've always said this, and I'll stay tried and true with this. I think the perfume type deal, not perfume type deal, Febreze situation, couch spray, not perfume. I really think that is the loophole, in my opinion.
What's going on? What happened with her Seinfeld joke? Vandalay Industries. Come on, give me a break. She came with that joke and people reused it. Garlic bread reused it. Your mama reused it. I used it. Hey, Kaya, what's going on? Vandalay Industries. Come on, you had that joke. Why are you not continuing with it?
This is only my opinion and my chat's opinion. These are not facts. This is all alleged. I think that the 900K.
It's okay, I like groceries. I don't mind if you like Breezy. I really don't care. I'm not one of those people. Everybody can like who they want. I really don't care. Life is too big, you know. You cannot say, what? It's so stupid, you know. If I would care. Maybe it annoys me sometimes. I'm not gonna say that I don't go, why can you not see what but I don't care. In the end of the day, I don't care. It doesn't change my opinion about you.
Excuse me, 9K. Allegedly, remember, Allah Shabib said when she came over there, she gave Salah $9,000. It was either 6 or 9,000. Don't quote me. Okay? I think Murad, okay, notice, I was thinking about this too the other night. She went for Mr. Shabib, she went for Mr. Shabib's wife, but she never has went for Murad. Okay, Teresa, it was 9K, that's what I thought. Yeah, PetSmart. Allegedly, Allah Shabib said when she first got over there.
I thought it was Pets.
That's a good thing, Lemon. Lemon says,
that would be the best that Pets is in the.
Okay.
In the house.
It's only my opinion, okay? Follow me here.
Pet.
I think this was before the first time she was going over there. I think they sold her a dream. Remember when before she got over there and she said, I don't have to do YouTube anymore unless I want to. I have another way of making money. I don't have
Look
to.
at how concerned Kaya is so much about YouTube and Foodie with the YouTube. She thinks this YouTube money. It's like, Kaya, that you're jealous. You're making it just too obvious. You're also here to make money from YouTube, my dear. And you're jealous that she's doing the same thing that you're trying to do, but yet you're trying to do it off her content by bitching about her. Do you not understand that completely doesn't make any sense, what I just said? You know, like rewind and listen to what I just said. Doesn't make any sense.
Work unless I want to. I think they sold her a dream and said,
Yeah. Because of your mama, Pets wasn't there. Man, but Pets is so sad, you know, like going on the path. People cooking, you know, looking nice and in their kitchen cooking, comparing food. And then you have Pets there, you know, with the face, laughing. It is so ridiculous. It's like, wow. It is just so... The thing is, I don't want to be mean, but it is what it is. It's ridiculous. And your mama, you know, trying to be cool. This chat is undefeated. It's like, pardon me, what is undefeated? You are kind of defeated in your fucking brain.
That's 9K. We'll put you in our perfume type, business type, situation type deal. That will give us the loophole. You are working in the business with us.
She's trying to sound smart, but it's boring.
That is
blah, 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 speculation, if, Oh my God, you know, with her audience. Let's see how much she has now. 163. I don't think she'll even make 1K with this one. We will see. The chat is weak. There's the same people, you know, just trying to keep the chat alive, you know, the hotbox people. Try to show support.
Could get a civil worker's ID. To show off. It's just tobacco, heads up. I don't
Another
wanna do
bullshit. Next bullshit.
Oh yeah, and did you see where Natter I got let go for smoking tobacco. Bubba, I don't think it's the tobacco they were talking about, player. Did y'all see that he threatened Snowflake? Yeah, take your video down within 48 hours or else
Oh, Kaya, yeah, you have such breaking news. It's good that you're talking about trash, because you are trash and you talk about trash. You should be smart and not even mention that name. You weren't around. Why are you talking about him? From all the things that you pick him, you weren't around 3 weeks. There's so much you can talk about else, and you pick that subject. You're so cool.
Okay. You know what I was thinking of? This is how my mind works. Snowflake. It wasn't that. It was a bubble, if you catch my drift, mathematics. That's what wiped him out. And then a channel named Snowflake is probably who he got in trouble for threatening.
You're so
Isn't
smart.
that a coinky dink?
You're
Isn't
so
that
smart,
weird?
Kaya. Wow. It's amazing. These people. These people are amazing.
Man, this dude is something else, man. You take your documentary that you worked hard on for probably weeks and months. You take that down, buddy. Oh my God. I thought.
You thought to yourself that, yeah, people that actually put in time, they must be frustrated, because I don't even do anything for my audience, but people do put in time to edit and transform content and make real content. Yeah, you must understand that they must be frustrated, because you don't do jack shit for your content. You do nothing. You just bullshit around, and that's it. And you want people to take you serious and like you because you want to be likable. But how can you be likable if you're full of shit and hypocrisy yourself? Picking on Foodie Beauty, trying to make money with her channel on YouTube while she makes her own content. And you pick on Foodie Beauty and you want to make money off it too, and you pick up. It doesn't make any sense. Not at all. Seriously. Yeah, we want a trailer tour.
Oh. You take that down right. Yeah, I bet Snowflake was like, yeah, let me get on it. Let me get on it right now. Natter said I better take this down. It just shows you their ego. Him and Foodie would have never ever worked even before Didi came along, because they're two
Okay, we already know this bullshit.
Their ego will not let them take an L. No
Yeah,
matter what it
okay,
is.
so interesting, Kaya.
but
Old
we're gonna try it.
stories.
They are two. Oh, Jaden. I am a foodie, guys. She almost slips up and said I'm a food, but she caught herself. We're gonna speak, or we're gonna watch.
So smart, so smart, so
And it makes people
interesting.
mad.
So smart, so funny, so interesting. She's really trying hard. She's trying. She doesn't have. She knows inside. She's very nervous. Like, I can feel it, but she's trying to pull it off. You know, like, oh, just continue as before. Just continue as before. Don't think about it. Just continue. Blow it off. Blow it off. Continuous. Explain a little bit, but then just continue as before. It's exactly what she's doing. It's so obvious.
Do you just want people?
And then put some kitten content and some grandma and some dogs, and everything will work out.
That's got to be a horrible feeling. It's not a good feeling knowing, oh, we're about to check it out, Uncle Bucks. Oh, the eye or the part? It's not infected, it's just a little cyst, but once she heard others talk about the eye, she's like, oh, okay, I got one for Kaya. Okay, we're gonna take it back old school. I don't know how this is gonna work. I knew I should have made a second cut.
Old school. Let's go old school.
Oh.
What have we been on to now? Modern?
If you like Reese cups.
Okay, again, let's talk about
And
bullshit.
that was another thing, that it was getting bigger. And they did send a piece away of the tissue to see if it was cancerous. That was another thing that worried me. Okay, if y'all like Reese cups, while I get this set up,
Yeah,
these are the
bullshit.
new caramel big Reese cups. They are fantastic. I like they come in the double pack, and then they come in singles. But
Advertisement.
these are really good. I like the Easter and the Christmas Reese's because the thick peanut butter, it doesn't get dried out. These are great. Let me open this while we get set up, and I'll show you guys. The caramel is not like a sticky caramel that sticks to your teeth. It's like a thinner caramel, and I enjoy that. The potato chip one wasn't bad, Sheepy. You just got a little bit of extra crunch. This is really, the one with the Reese's Puffs in, this is a hit. This is one of the best ones they've came out with yet. Another thing I got is, now I haven't had this yet, you guys. I have so much stuff that I collected on the way of traveling that I've got to knock some of this out too. I found this the other day. Now, a friend did have this, and she told me that it sucks. I got a friend one, and she said there's no Boston cream in it. So check this thing out. This is the Tasty Cake Boston.
Kaya has a very serious shopping addiction. She buys anything. Anything she sees, and I have to have it. I have to have it. It's a sickness. It's a very big sickness, and I don't understand why she doesn't talk about it. She talks so vaguely about it, but she should say one time, you know. Maybe then people will come back and listen and forgive her when she says, hey guys, maybe you've noticed and we'll talk about it. I really, really have a shopping addiction.
Cream honey bun. Now, to let you know in a little secret, there's a thing called Mrs. Freshly's, and it's called a jelly honey bun. You guys, I cannot tell you how many of these honey buns that I've probably eaten in the last month. And that's why I need to stay outside and work too. I'm going to get one of these honey buns. I'm out right now to show you. I am not a big honey bun fan. I don't know what it is, but the last month I've been on a honey bun kick. This Mrs. Freshly's, I even looked it up because I can only find them in certain places. They're single packs. They're made in Tucker, Georgia. Tucker, Georgia, in the U.S. There's no Boston cream, but we'll crack this thing open tonight. But let's open this. Oh my God, Lisa, a case of 30, Angela, Lisa, a case of 36, I would have to lock them up, I'm not joking. And I'm usually good with stuff like that. They're amazing. Okay, y'all, my bad. This is, again, if you're just coming in, this is the Reese's Caramel Big Cup.
Okay, we already heard bullshit, you know? Filling in time. Let's fill in some time. Let's eat a little bit, yeah.
I like that the caramel is that thinner, liquidy caramel. I like that it's not like that to get stuck in your teeth caramel. Okay, y'all, let's do it. Man.
In detail, it's a caramel that doesn't get stuck in your teeth. It's a liquid one. Wow, what, you know, just blabbering in order to blab. This is just talking in order to talk. It's not informative or anything.
She's like, I know that makes people mad. Nobody cares. What is she that don't understand? You telling people you're lucky that I still love you that are paying your bills. You're lucky I still love you or I wouldn't have came back. You're lucky that they love you for some strange fucking reason because you like to play head games with people that they're still supporting you, in my opinion, literally. Oh, did y'all hear her say bread and butter?
Yeah, she showed again her body, you saw?
Did y'all hear her say our little thing? You know how I always say that her chat is her bread and butter, literally? Did y'all hear her say that the other day? NFG, it's her bread and butter, and I'm the reaction channel's bread and butter, literally. You like that one, did you? Yeah, I thought, yeah, literally stole my saying, buddy, go for it. Use it up there, bread and butter. Anyways, y'all, these are delectable if you like Reese cups. Hold on, let me get that away. These are really good.
Okay, she's still talking
I nice
about
cup
it.
Of ice water, with my candy bars. I got a new.
Candy bars, bullshit. Talking, trash.
All this,
trash.
Joe, I need to grab some. It's her audience. It's we already know the routine. Angela, this is a good one. Said the foodie. Is this not old foodie? Oh, Angela, it's a treat. This is classic foodie beauty right here. This is classic old school. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. You can't make me. You don't know anything. I know my body. You don't. This is classic foodie beauty. Welcome, Harry.
Welcome.
This is classic foodie.
This is classic Kaya. Classic Kaya.
This video.
Classic
I
Kaya.
love food. No shit, Sherlock. I love food, you guys.
Yeah, exactly. Eat fruit, Kaya. I like groceries. You saw my fridge yesterday. Fruit. I have some sweets, but it's ridiculous. You know, she's so. People that try to look good, but they have nothing good to show. You know, nothing. I have a shopping addiction. I don't admit to it, but I'll pick on Foodie Beauty. Pick on Foodie Beauty that she's trying to make money with her YouTube channel, but yet I'm trying to do the same. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
I'm going to hone in more on food. You need to be honing away. Angela, one spoiler, and let's get into it. I can't help it. I'm gonna learn.
We have a moment of silence for BBC. I'm really sorry to hear that.
What'd she say? I'm gonna learn how to enjoy it more or something. I'm thinking, this is everything that you need to.
I'm thinking the same thing, Kai, about you when I see you're back on here doing the same shit, thinking that it's just gonna go the same way, and you're gonna keep on trying and trying and trying. No, it's... I'm sorry. Some things cannot be forgotten. It's just... You lied for such a long time. And you try to be a good person when everything you do and you say just shows what a hypocrite you are. It's amazing.
Excuse me, stay away from. Exactly, Bella. This is like saying, well, I'm going to get on Mondays and Sundays.
My lovely people, I have to tell you, this is not very interesting. I will watch later on more, but I have to depart and I have to leave because I want to spend some time with Steve. I hope you understand. I've been here over 3 hours. Of course, I would want to finish this, but I want to also spend time with Steve, and that's more important for me right now. I will check if I missed something, but I don't think she's gonna come with anything interesting. If I miss something, I'll note it down for tomorrow. Tomorrow we will see if I can even come and talk, because I will be pulling a tooth in the morning at 10:30. So in the evening, I will probably make a video to let you know how it went. Or maybe I'll make a live, one or the two. We see my condition tomorrow. I say thank you to everyone that hung out today here. Thank you so much, I Like Groceries. And Anita and Jason. Jason emailed me about that. I will check my email right now when I go to the bedroom afterwards. And I'm looking forward. Happy Dove also to you. Good evening, Tiny Fairy, everyone. Ilya, Anita, everyone. Many hugs. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you for hanging out. I hope that you were at least slightly entertained. I had fun. I enjoyed. And we speak tomorrow. Peace, 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 peace. I will see if I missed something, but I don't think there's much more to miss. I already said, she's trying to pull off the thing that she does, coming sometimes back and seeing if it clicks again as it does before, if it clicks again. But it will never click again. Sorry to disappoint her, unless she comes with new content. As I said, she can easily come with content saying, hey guys, I want to be open and I really do have a shopping addiction, and that would be interesting. I think that would be very interesting. As I said, everyone, peace, 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 peace. Good night.